separated.
Right, this one should be a good fight as well.
Yeah, very good fight.
Famous
Fucking
law.
Leech.
Indeed. I don't know much
Yeah,
about
so
this.
we're live. Yeah, nice.
We're live. We're in the building, brothers. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you
What are
all
you
for
thinking about this
joining.
fight then, boys? What are you saying? You saying like the Leech, or you saying Carlos?
Well, do you know what? Personally, for me, I don't know much about Carlos. I don't think I've watched any of
All
his
I want to
fights.
say, brother, yeah, is he's a part of the best gym in the world, which is the Fighting Nerds, brother. That's all I want to say, my mate.
My
That's all
man
I
came.
want to say.
My man
Okay,
came
so he's part of them
Yeah.
boys with Kyle
Official
and all
Fighting
of
Nerds,
them.
mate. You know what I mean?
Bruna.
Yeah,
Decent.
Bruno Brazil. Well, these were given to me by Caio Bahaio, to be fair.
Did Kyle give you them?
Yeah,
So,
Caio gave me
what
these
up?
at the
What up,
at
G?
304. Yeah, so you got right. So if you don't know
Don't
too
wake
much
up the
about
girls.
Carlos, I want to give you a little rundown about Carlos. Right, he's got
Let's get
over
it.
100 Muay Thai fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm looking at him like he's the Jose Aldo 2.0, but like obviously different weight class. Yeah.
Okay.
In the UFC and the Contender Series, he's got 3 KOs. But the problem is the Leech has never been knocked out. You know what I mean? We're looking at
Is he a
a pure
spouser?
striker. 15 knockouts in the UFC, 14 knockouts in MMA. Yeah, his record is 19-6. But them 6 losses is when he first started coming into MMA with that Thai background. This is going to be a good fight, boys.
Okay,
Wow.
I see.
Okay, my man getting
Does he
us
fight?
hyped
Does
up.
he fight out of Brazil still then?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, I think that's where they all train out there. They all think they all train in. I think it's not Rio. I don't think it's Rio. It's Sao Paulo. I think that's where they all train. But a little interesting fact about him as well, boys. He's got a win over Charles Oliveira, but not the Bronx.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
So the win over Charles.
he is the underground king. Trust me. If you know, you know. This guy has had like so many fights underground that are unsanctioned. Like if you know, you know. He's like the
Ooh.
Brazilian smaller Kimbo Slice. Like
Yeah.
you have to
Stop
search
it.
deep web to pull out. No, seriously, this guy's serious. Like it's going to be a good fight, but in my head, it could be very one-sided, especially with Lee having that break, having all those injuries, neck surgery as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I
My
haven't
money
seen him for over 2 years.
been
It's
a
a long
while.
way off, you know what I
We'll
mean?
see. And he
But
got
obviously, his last fight was a loss, but it was a robbery in my eyes. You know what I mean? Against D-Rod.
But
Okay, his last fight's a D-Rock.
he was supposed to fight. Was it Ferguson though?
Yeah, Ferguson. He had a Ferguson and Chaser fight cancelled. But to be honest with you, boys, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like he reminds me. Have you ever seen George St. Pierre's Ultimate Fighter? Yeah, and you had the mad French kid that was in there. That John. I can't even pronounce the second name. But he was like a mad Muay Thai kid, and he just took everyone down. Chain smoker, drinker. This guy's in, mate. He smokes more bitters than Doc Cotton.
He's on the fights like Doc Cotton. Love that. Fair. He's got one over Santiago Ponzinibbio as well, hasn't he? Fair play. Okay. Let's see what he's got.
My picks are adding up.
Lee's looking good. He's moving forward. He's going after that lead leg with the kick. He's looking thicker.
He's very durable as well, boys, isn't he?
Yeah, Lee's looking thicker as well. He's looking thicker than Prates.
No diddy.
100%.
No diddy. Never did he.
Can never be us. Come on. So is Carlos? Has he got ground game like you would expect Brazilians to have? Has he got that?
No, not I say
He's
not really, mate. He's
Right.
got more of a striking background. As I say, he's got a tattoo on his chest that just says Muay Thai. You know what I mean? It's like he's just a pure striker. Like as soon as he finishes this fight, he's gonna spark up an LB Silver.
He's well travelled as well. I think most of his fights actually have been in like Thailand, Asia. Like again, the underground fights.
UGK, Underground King. Come on.
He is getting clipped.
Apparently, we've missed some great fights.
Oh shit!
Have you seen any of them, Soggy?
No. I was
Nah.
fully embedded in my sleep, mate. It had to be done.
It was some real good fights.
Ooh.
I'll watch it back tomorrow. Like some real good fights. Jack Jenkins looked incredible. Again, I think he's broken another leg with them low kicks.
Ooh.
Ooh. Really? You've met him before, haven't you, Jack Jenkins?
Yeah. I've done a day in a life. I've done 2 days in a life with him. To be fair, when I done a bit of training with him, he's a good guy. To be fair, Jack, he's a sound lad. To be fair,
Yeah. Fair
he's
play.
just deadly with them leg kicks. As I say, he's broke like 6 legs with them leg kicks. It's just disgusting. Like, I let him put one on me, mate. Like, do you want like a little 10% with a pad on? I had a little limp for a few weeks, to be fair, but he's not gonna lie.
Why would you do that? You absolute nutter.
You know, it's one of them things. You know what I mean? Do you know Dennis Frimpong? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna let him chuck me out, and I thought, fuck that. Like,
You should do that, definitely. Get Dennis on that. Fair dude. Apparently he's got some news, hasn't he? He said that
show me. He's a class act. To be fair, Dennis.
Oh
He
shit!
is.
He's getting clipped.
He's pressuring well, Protez, isn't he? Oh,
Bro, oh my god.
Oh,
Oh shit! He getting clipped.
oh look, he's in
first
trouble.
time we've ever seen a leech like this, though, to be fair,
One
isn't it?
clean shot away.
It's true. He's going for it. He's in the flow state. Oof.
With
I
1
like his
second.
movement.
Okay.
Leach is firing back.
Ooh.
Gosh, how many are we in sync? How many seconds you guys got left? I got a
I've
second.
just the first round's just finished for me.
Oh, I'm behind.
First finished.
I'm behind. I've got like 17 left still.
What?
TNT me.
What?
I'm TNT. What boys you on?
TNT me. I
Zone.
hate it, mate. It's just like it's never in sync with anyone.
I know.
I'm gonna come out of it and go back in.
It's very cool.
I'm on TNT, but I might jump to. I've got the Discovery app, so I'll see if I can be a little.
That's
bit
what
more
I'm on. That's what I'm on. Discovery app, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the leech looks absolutely gas, mate. Like,
yeah,
couldn't even get his drink in there.
those last 20 seconds, he was in trouble, and his mouth was open
real
very
trouble.
quickly. His mouth was open very quickly.
Wait, so this Discovery app then do you have to have a separate?
He's so good with them straights, though. Protez.
So have you just logged in with your normal BT login on Discovery, or do you have to have a separate Discovery?
Nah, I think you just log in. Yeah, I think it's no extra fee. I think.
Yeah, if you haven't used it before, though, you just got to faff around like linking it with a QR code off your phone and stuff. But then once you've paired
Over
it,
here, the second round just started. It's 4:50 right here.
Yeah, so I'm just behind you.
I am just logging in now. Let's have a look.
Okay. Front side.
You can see with that tie, that very tight. He's got that tie style, like, oh, nice team to the face.
I'm down to 4:38 right now.
Yo.
4:38. Okay.
Yeah.
8-second difference.
Okay, we're closer. Good.
Yeah.
Speak for yourselves. I am way back in. I'm still outside of the stands, mate.
He's nice, and he's nice with that tie style. Sort of like, in a way, like Curtis Campbell, a little bit like a.
He's loose with it.
Oh shit!
Cortez almost got him out of there. So close in that end of that first round. But yeah, Lee was giving good pressure, but I'm worried about him now. I'm worried about him in this
The
round.
forward pressure is gonna play against him in this.
And
yeah.
The thing is as well, though, boys. Like this the thing that Potter, that the process, like he smokes so many ciggies, like that can't be good for your cardiovascular system. So it's like in these later rounds, we haven't really seen. He's never really gone into these deep rounds, so we have to see what he's like going into the third. Whereas we know Lee's durable.
Have you seen Potter's behind the? Have you seen Potter's behind the scenes this week? Because you can tell, even though he hasn't been in the UFC for long, he's made a bit of money because the guy was rocking diamonds, gold chains, necklaces, and everything. That's what I'm talking about. Underground King, the guy's been getting paid in cash.
It's that Brazilian lifestyle, and it's like that Ronaldinho. It's like, nah, I'm not saving. I'm just going to party.
You see it, and then
Ronaldinho in Milan. Madness.
Or he might be going the rapper Moneybag route,
Ooh.
where he used to wear fake watches just to look the part.
Yeah, very true. But
Yeah.
he's still giving that aura, that persona, fake or real. I agree.
It's that, oh shit. Lee just ate a knee to the face.
Ooh,
Yes.
lovely knee as well, weren't it?
Lovely knee.
Lee just needs to try and keep him up against his face fence now and just try and give himself a bit of time.
Partis is
That leg's a
breathing.
bit busted though, isn't it?
You're spot on. Partis is breathing as well. Lee's not really applying that much pressure to him on the cage, but you can see his cardio isn't as sharp as it was in the first round already.
Yeah.
Superman punch.
That leg's been eating up though. You can see the bruises on his right leg.
Hey, Partis is piecing him up now with the 1-2-1-2. Went for the
nice.
Whoa, lovely knee fake, then dived in with another.
It was like a Superman jab, wasn't it? Nice.
High kicks are lethal. The head kicks, bro. $34 head strikes to 14.
Yeah.
20 strike difference, bro.
Oof.
Oh,
Who's the favourite going into this?
Lee just got knocked down.
Who's Carlos' favourite?
Just got knocked down.
He's going
Carlos.
to finish. He's on wobbly legs. He's on wobbly legs.
Head
He's
kick,
one
kick.
flush
head kick
shot.
there, head kick there, head kick there, head kick there.
Oh, bro's
Set
on
up for it,
spot.
like, innit?
Knee or head kicks. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it. Fake the jab and then they go with the knee. That's what I'd be going for. Oh, so this guy's been knocked out. Oh my god. I'm telling you, boys, hey, he's the real deal, man. Fighting nerds
bro,
again.
and he has the same
What's that like?
body composition of Boatan, though. The same walk, the same kind of body,
like
body shape, right?
Lee has never been knocked out, fellas. I told you.
Bro got knocked out.
MMA Sidekick was calling out.
Knocked out.
Underground King 2.0 does not play. He was clean.
Oh, crap.
Those left hooks all day, every day.
Bro's
Those
still sleeping. Bro's still sleeping.
He's literally get him a pillow, boys.
Nice.
Tell
moving.
Ronnie you got knocked the fuck out.
I think Mardy, looking at Mardy's reaction, he's still looking at the entrances and the walkouts. Where are you at, bro?
He's been knocked out about 5 seconds ago now. I need to sort this out. What is going on here?
Damage me, that pressure.
Bro, that was the left hook. Left hook. Damn.
So what's that now for fighting nerds? Like 15-0. Like I say,
You've got to see the record.
Just done him. Just clean with it.
No, man.
Someone give this man a
great
bit.
reaction.
Bro, let him just spark up. Perfect.
That left hook nasty.
And you can tell he hasn't got that like one shot killer deadly power, but he's just clean with it. He's just clean with it.
And it's like that saying. It's like depositing in the bank. It's that accumulation of these big straight boom, boom, and it just adds up. And too much, like I say, as you just said, Leach has never been knocked out, and he's just been sleeping there.
Yeah, bro, been sleeping. Good old man.
My word! Imagine.
Jeez, it was nice. Yeah, one to watch. If you don't know, now you know. Because trust me, this guy, he's scary. He is scary.
So I don't want to celebrate if I'm like 5 seconds or 8 seconds behind. I don't want to celebrate to, not ruin the fight for you guys.
I can't do it.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
I couldn't help myself. I would have been louder.
So is Bruce Buffer speaking now for you?
Nah,
no,
I'm on the next fight.
Interviewing.
Stop it. Nah. You're taking the mic.
Yeah, I'm really joking.
It's on the next fight. It's on the
20
co-main event.
Yo, but that Izzy, I need to sort this out for that main event though. For the
All
co-main
right,
as
now
well.
that's a good ass arena. See the blue backgrounds and stuff. That's what's up.
10-fight win streak as well. Looking
Right,
nice with it.
Which one's next then? Is it Bam Bam next?
It's Bam Bam. We
Yes,
saw him
okay.
live, get knocked out in Paris. That was very good memories. Yeah.
Oh yeah, against Garn.
I
That
lost
was a
my
fight and a
voice.
half, you know. This
That
is
was
what
a-
we
It
was.
was this close
It
to
was.
getting a John Jones fight. Like,
Yeah.
This is what me and Soggy were saying earlier on last week. Like, I like that time when Bam Bam was just doing things he shouldn't be doing. He was up there, fighting top 10, top 5.
He was top 5 in the world, remember? Yeah, he was top 5.
That's how he got the Garn fight.
Boy is balling his way to 5.
I
To
don't
top
think
5.
he should have been though, boys. Like who? Like apart from Derek Lewis, who has he beat?
Well, the heavyweight scene at that stage wasn't what it's like now. There wasn't that many contenders, and he was sleeping people.
21,
Yeah,
2022.
I want to
Yeah,
be saying
sure.
like, but like wins over Greg Hardy and like that's his two biggest wins, Greg Hardy and Derek Lewis. It's like, and that's why I personally think that like I'm a big Taito Uvasa fan. I love Taito Uvasa, but I've just got to be realistic, and I think Rosenstrike's going to beat him, mate. I think he's just going to be like, I think he needs to stay on the outside and just he's going to pick him apart.
Yeah, I think so. So all he has to do is snipe him. And if Bam Bam comes out with his usual kind of brawling, marauding attitude, he's just going to take
one of them ones as well.
Yeah, couple of steps backwards to the side, bang. That's it.
True.
Bam to bam bam.
And you know what he wants
Just
to
let
do.
Me personally, I if it was me and he's throwing all these big hands, I'd be wanting him to throw a big Lennox Lewis straight. Just step back, boom, straight down the middle, and just send him to the shadow realm.
He's there to be hit. That's the thing with Ty. It's good for the fans, but really, as a mixed martial artist, you can't be doing that. And he already alluded to it in like the press conference. Like they asked Jarzinho, like, you know, is it just going to be stand and band? And then he was about to say, well, it's an MMA fight, and Ty just shouted and just like, yeah, let's stand and bang, like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So you already know what he's going to do, but
Rosenstrike also said, I don't want to die. Like, so he's in his head, he's always like, I know I just need to be a bit more composed in there, and that's the key to success in it, like, to be fair.
100%. And yeah, you can't play those games. I know you're in Australia, you're in Perth. Ty's going to have his crowd there, but you got to do what you got to do.
Rosenstrike will have PTSDs because when he's got into those balls, a lot of the time he's ended up worse as well. When you look at the way he loses, it's when it's a firefight. Yeah, because you don't mess around with the heavyweights.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at Aspinall, keeps it clean, damage limited. That's the best way. So if Rosenstrike can just allow Bam Bam to come onto him and just time something, that's it. I think it's like that. Yeah. And Rosenstrike's dangerous. Remember when he was on that chair when he first came in? He was taking heads off.
Well, that's the thing, mate. He's got that touch. He's got that touch of death. But I just feel like I feel like if honestly, if you were to say put your life was on it, and you were thinking, okay, more composed. Who's more composed? Is Rosenstrike? They've both got the touch of death. But Rosenstrike's just that touch more composed, a bit more skilled. I think. I'm not disrespecting Taito Uvasa. He's got a very good kickboxing record, but let's be honest, Taito Uvasa is more of a street brawler than an athlete. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Rosenstrike's had like, I think it's over nearly enough for 100 kickboxing fights. So it's like,
Hot take. Did you see what happened when Francis brawled with him? So that's another perspective.
We're talking the touch of death with Rosenstrike and Finger have got, but then he's got Francis Ngannou's got the minus touch where you turn into a statue. Like he finishes you that much. He makes you look like Andy's just walked into the room. Yeah. And Toy Story, everyone just goes boom.
That's a good reference.
Play dead.
That's a good reference.
Love that. It's true, it's true.
Go to sleep.
Well, it's interesting, but Ty needs a win, man.
Yeah,
is
he lost 4 in a row?
He's lost 4 in a row since that Khan fight. Well, included as well.
Yeah. What song do we reckon he's going to walk out to, gents? Because you know, Bam Bam he loves a retro pop tune.
He's a Barbie girl. You can't argue with him. He's a Barbie girl.
I'm excited for this one.
Do you reckon Bam Bam might know like he's in for a tough night and just on the way to the walkout just start doing the shoeys like early?
Just so he gets one in. Just so we have a chance.
The crowd. At least we're expecting it. Might as well get it over with.
Pre-fight shoeys. Just switch it up, you know. Be predictable. Be predictable. Keep us guessing.
Yeah, man. That's
Stuff
really
like that. Stuff like that. They need to create a betting line on stuff like that because I'd throw a little quid in that. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kid when he had that pie in the FA Cup or whatever it was, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Oh, when it got thrown in the pitch and then he just picked it up and had a bite.
Remember, there was a big fat goalkeeper, weren't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and there was there was a bet, weren't there, for him to eat a pie, like a puck of pie, or something like that.
It's like early stages, like round 1 and round 2.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
So now we got UFC upcoming events. What do you think about Riyadh season sponsoring UFC Noche UFC? Does that make sense? From a marketing perspective, good money.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Look what they're doing with the boxing.
Yeah, but UFC isn't short of cash. I'm a bit suspect. I think you need to be wary. Again, to your point, look what they've done to boxing. But there's now talk, whether it's for the right or wrong reasons, that they don't want the belts. They just want to be the UFC of boxing. They want everybody to fight under them. And they want to get rid of the WBC, the WBO, IBF, and all of that.
That's the best thing that can happen to boxing. That's the best thing that can happen to
No, but they've already created the changes because of the money they have. So they can work with these organizations and still dictate it because they have the money. But now I'm thinking they want under one banner. I'm a little bit like, as a purist, as a boxing fan, I get it. There's too many belts. But at the same time, with what they've done over the last 2 years, that's exactly what boxing needed. Anymore, you want to become a bit of a monopoly, and I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest.
But they've not got the same power that they think they have. What was his name? That's they won't fight Terence Crawford. Canelo. They've been throwing money at Canelo. Canelo doesn't want to fight under them. Say, oh, you're not pay me enough. Asking ridiculous prices to fight people like Crawford. I don't know if he's just afraid to fight him, or if it's just the money and stuff.
That was the conversation, but based on Crawford's last performance, Turkey doesn't even want that fight anymore because Crawford needed to look impressive. So that Turkey's moving in the right ways. Plus, to see Crawford as what? He's a 147. He's jumped up to 154. To get to Canelo, you need to go to 168. I'm sorry, Turkey's done the right thing because he could have just given Canelo that money, made the fight happen, and the fight would have been an absolute stinker. So he genuinely, as a boxing fan, I feel he wants to see the top fight the top when it's the right time, hence the Tyson and the Usyk. If it wasn't for Saudis, that fight would never have happened. Facts.
Of course. So if what you've seen so far is a progression, is good things, why is it that it's a bad thing? What's actually been telling you that it's a bad thing, what you've seen so far? Because
then if it becomes what I've seen so far, it can continue, but now they want to go to the next level where it's like now they want to buy Matchroom, they want to buy all the big promoters, Golden Boy, Matchroom, Queensbury, and have it all under them. So they are the technical
to buy.
Yeah, that would be a step too far.
So it turns into like one big group, like City Group sort of thing, like that. But this is the thing as well, though. Like, I don't mind the Riyadh season because it's obviously the Sevilla is going to cost a lot of money. Yeah, so they need that backing. But if the Saudis are going to start investing into it, I want to see the fighters getting paid more. Like, it's simple as that. Like that if this is being done and the UFC are making ridiculous money off this, the fighters need to be getting, like, we're talking 10% at least more, like at least minimum. You know what I mean? Like, I like the Riyadh season because I'm a boxing fan and it's saved boxing, but the UFC doesn't need saving. So it's don't get involved too much. But the problem is we're seeing already in like Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi cards where, like, you know, we were at the UFC 304 where we boys, I met you there, didn't I? We had to stay up till 6 o'clock in the morning, like we are tonight. Yeah, in our own country. Yeah. A week later, just a fight night card, and it's set to Abu Dhabi time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view, fight night card. There's a complete difference. And
Yeah.
it's now settling around the people who were giving the money in. You know what I mean? Abu Dhabi one giving the money to, and that's all it is. It's starting to, you're starting to see signs of. Don't get me wrong. It's like, okay, it's good for the sport, but when you start seeing signs of, sorry, what I think you're saying is corruption. I think you're starting to see signs of corruption. When you start seeing big money getting involved, you will start seeing signs of corruption. I think you've seen in boxing before. It's there. You know what I mean? That's why the UFC works so good, because Dana White's they organise it. It's corruption can be minimal, very minimal with the UFC. But when you start getting money from big fucking countries and all that getting involved, it's a bit.
That's true, to be honest.
Yeah,
That is
Very
true.
We're starting to muddy the waters.
Like,
Got
you
a
know,
feeling.
we seen a little bit, you know, we see robberies everywhere, but that, I think, not the last Abu Dhabi card, but the one before that, the one that Jerry Gordon fought on. You know, Jerry Gordon clearly won that fight and got robbed. You know what I mean? It's like,
Against whom? Who was it against?
I think it was Nasruddin.
Imamov.
Yeah, I think that was the fight, mate. Yeah, like he clearly won the fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he got robbed against Paddy as well. Like,
But the thing is, the judges, even if people get robbed, the judges are not part of the UFC, so it's like part of the commission.
That's true.
Which
That's
they
true.
doesn't have to say in it.
They haven't got that much power over that, but
Bam Bam's walking out. Let's see the walkout song of choice.
yeah, I need to
okay,
hear
I'm not too far then.
Not Barbie girl. Come on, dog.
the crowd pop. The crowd's popping already.
There's a Aboriginal flag as well.
I can just hear the crowd. I can't even hear the song.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't fucking hear it. You can't out a new song?
I don't know what it is though.
Wow, I can't hear the song. There's a beat, but I can't hear it. I can just hear crowd. Do you know, Marty? Remember what I said about the Carp Arena when I said that their sound system was the best I've ever heard in the UK. Absolutely ripped the old, because at the old arena being live, I couldn't hear the music. This arena isn't great. I can't even hear this. I can't hear the song. The song's playing. I can't hear it.
Yeah, same. To be honest, it's true.
I mean, in Manchester, where you are, UFC 304.
Yeah, it's a brand new arena that's built. That's open like what, June, April, something like that this year.
Yeah, this year. What's the
Big
song?
man like Carlos Solberg in the background there. One of the most nicest men, one of the most nicest human beings I've ever met in my whole life, people. Like, beautiful inside and out. What's happened there? Here we go.
Who are you talking about?
Carlos Solberg.
Did you meet them in Australia? Or did you meet them in New Zealand?
Yeah, I met them in Australia, mate. Yeah, like I was like going around working for. You've ever heard of Hex?
Yeah, Hex Australian fighting card.
Yeah. So that's where like Israel and like Vulcan all that came from there. So I was working with them. It was good to be fair. It was a good experience to be fair, boys.
Nice, fair play.
Oh, it's a song. Who let the dogs out?
No.
Who let the dogs out? Woo. Is that the song?
Dogs out.
Is that the song?
I don't think so. I can't say definitively, but based on the beat, I don't think so.
Disappointing, because it was one of the moments I wanted to pick up today.
Yeah. I wanted Barbie girl to be there, but like, yeah.
I bet you did, Hadi.
You know me, blondies all day.
So, boys, just before the fight starts, any predictions?
I'm with you, bro. Rosenstrike all day. Suriname in the building. I think he's gonna do it end of the first round. I'll be shocked if it gets past the halfway point in the second round. I think he's just gonna time him with something lovely, and finish Bam Bam off, unfortunately, in front of his home crowd.
Yeah,
I think it goes the distance if Bam Bam doesn't get a finish.
do you know what? We've had two for Rosenstrike. I'm gonna go for a Bam Bam finish. This is only because his back's against the wall. If you back it down against the wall, you're gonna get bitten. I want to see him. I want to see him change something. I'm going Bam Bam.
Going with him because I booed him as terrorist.
This
so
is
I
my
got-
land. Did you hear that line? This is my land.
Another reason
Original
why I'm
people.
going for Rosenstrike is because Taito Uvasa actually hasn't had a solid gym. Like, he's been switching gyms, so he's been doing
Dubai,
camps in
yeah.
Dubai and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Rosenstrike's been at one gym for like many, many years now. So for me, that's another thing where I go, okay, I'd rather pick the person who's settled in a gym, who's, you know, getting work done, instead of someone who's coming into a gym and it's like, okay, where do we work with you? You know what I mean? It's like you were seeing it with Darren Till, and that's what sort of I think was a bit of downfall for Darren Till, was switching up gyms a few
that's
times and that.
interesting. That's interesting, yeah, because I thought he got settled when he started to go out to Dubai.
Who? Bam Bam.
Dubai, but it's a few years now, isn't it? Really, since then.
I thought this was his first campaign.
No. I think he's been there
No.
about
Oh, is it?
18
Oh,
months.
is he? Yeah.
18 months to 2 years
Oh,
now.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just did a talk about when he was sparring Pereira. He's just like, yeah, it was his first time back. And Pereira was all over him.
I remember his last fight. He
going
was
for
training.
Japan.
He was just training in like a total fitness. For his last fight, weren't he?
I was flipping heck. Yeah,
What
that has to
happened?
get sorted. No, just about him training out of a total fitness gym. It's just like a community gym sort of thing. One of these flagship trains.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's it.
Now,
Western
Mark
Sydney.
Mark Goddard going for.
Shy.
So are we in sync now?
Mark
the fight
Goddard.
hasn't started yet.
Man like Mark.
No, Mark, I saw him in Paris. I was like, hey, Mark, and he didn't even acknowledge me. I felt like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man, I'm showing you love.
Because you
Come
didn't have
on.
you didn't have your King's Court apparel on, and then
That's-
you love that. You know,
That's it.
you know.
He was like, if you're not with King's Court, why am I talking to you?
That's it.
So
That's
let's
it.
go. This could be over quickly.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
second.
You're
Like,
giving me anxiety, Saki. Come on, man.
Telling you, man.
I think Ty needs to work them calf kicks. I feel, boys. I think that's his route of victory. Be getting that leg kicks in early.
Does it look a little bit more trim?
Rosen.
Who? Hold on, Marty. Who's trim? You mean the trim on my head? You mean the trim on my head?
Oh, shoot.
What we saying, by the way, what we saying about my dinosaur fit? What are you saying?
Nice, like,
I do like that, yo.
I say, boys, we're seeing the leg kick, and that's what's going to freeze him up.
Like, ooh. Well done with the overhand right. Look, there you go. He's already timed that nice.
345.
Yo, Hadi, well ahead, you.
One thing I'm already noticing from both gents is there's going to be very, very, very little head movement on the shots.
That is true.
Like, I don't see
So
any
down the middle, shots down the middle would connect. Huh?
mate, shots down any angle will connect.
Okay. Get your
The
distance
funniest thing
tight.
in the
Come on,
world is
lad.
when people call cereal gone.
Serial gone.
Well, he's finally got a fight booked, hasn't he, now?
He's
Yeah.
fighting
against,
Abu Dhabi against Volkov. It's Volkov 2 for the second time. I don't know if it makes sense, but like Volkov's winning. So
I like Volkov, mate. I think Volkov's like on this resurgence. To be fair, I wouldn't mind seeing against Tom Aspinall again.
against Sergey, against
Volkov
Sergey
long.
Pavlovich to win against him, that's very huge.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it just shows how good Volkov is when he's the longest that Tom Aspinall's been with in the UFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. And he's still at top level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but for me,
now that leaves UFC Paris with no headliner, like gone. So who do you think will headline in that event?
where on the card is Saint Denis? Dennis.
Saint Denis, I don't think they announced any fight yet.
Really?
He's fighting Gavrikov.
No,
He's fighting Ronaldo, isn't he?
Is that not the main event?
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's the main event.
UFC Paris
Money
main event?
Moicano. Yeah, Paris, I think, yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Money Moicano.
Need my
Moicano
money.
wants money.
Who do you reckon wins in that fight, boys? Or Paddy? I think it's a difficult night for Paddy, to be fair, but he looks so good against Green.
Yeah, that's it. He completely shut me off. I had my doubts for the Green fight just because of his stand-up, but he put that to bed completely. Moicano, it's going to be interesting, man.
I don't even want that fight anymore. I think if Hooker does bits tonight, I want to see Hooker versus Paddy because that would be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even mind seeing Michael Chandler against him. Do you know if you give him a bit of activity?
Bro, Michael, the last tweet, like,
Chandler
oh,
against
Connor,
against Hooker.
the move, the sport.
Nah, against Paddy, I wouldn't even mind seeing.
It makes sense.
I think he'll fight out. Oh, to be honest, he is outside the top 5, isn't he, Chandler?
I think so.
I think just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's 6.
Okay, so yeah, obviously if the Connor one continues to fall through and he needs a money fight, they might just give him
Chandler can't be
Paddy.
mocking Connor, you know, like he's saying, "Oh, Connor, the sport's moving on, etc." Like you're part of that process, part of that whole picture. So how can you roast Connor
It's
in
not
that
to
way?
do with him. It's not to do with him, is it? Chandler's obviously there, chomping at the bit, wants that red panty night. And it's just, he just gets told when and where.
Yeah, literally like
do
a
what
bitch.
you're told.
It's true.
Yeah, do like you're told. Yeah, little rat.
He's not even
It's a bit
B-side
slow this
anymore. He's
first
literally
round.
like C.
Actually, to
It's been a slow.
like he's pushing the pace. I think.
Who Ty?
Yeah, like
He's
his
not done much,
pressure.
so.
Yeah, he's just not landing. Is he? He's only landed foot. Ooh.
Exactly. He can't get his timing at all. Rosenstrike's just out of the way.
Yeah. This is what we were saying before as well, though, when it's like, this is what he has to do. He has to try and stay out the way, try and stay rangy and just pick him off. And at the moment, this is what he's doing. Obviously, it's not been a fast-paced round, which we were expecting. I was expecting the round to be a lot quicker, you know what I mean? Someone coming in, just big overhand bangs.
Ty's learning his lesson.
Yeah, well, Rosenstrike did what he needed to do, which was just keep giving him the angles. So don't stay flat-footed. Yeah, not again. I completely agree. Wanted to see a bit more. I think they're both respecting each other's power. I think they're both aware of each other's game plan as well. It's really clear. We're aware of it as fans, so I think they know that. So they're almost trying to outthink each other in that instance.
They're making reads. They're just downloading all the information.
I bloody hope Izzy doesn't take that long to download his information from Dricus tonight.
At least 3 rounds, but by then he'll be choked. So why are we talking?
Okay, we're starting. Yeah.
Like that. Sagi doesn't like this. Okay, he's giving me the side eye. Like, what is you talking about?
So, Dilly, you can obviously see who my guy is over here.
I see you. Okay.
And
Who is he?
Izzy.
I love him, mate. Like, I had the opportunity of meeting him, and it was honestly one of the best nights of my life. To be fair, like,
did you get traumatized?
What's that?
Did you get traumatized upon meeting him?
No, to be fair, mate, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you the experience now. So we're watching this fight. I'll tell you at the end of this fight.
All right.
Dude,
Tremendous. So Tuivasa has a little cut, I believe, over the bridge of his nose.
Okay, let me check where that's from now. Then I'll give
you.
And
they're starting to bang. Oh, pity.
Lovely little leg kick by Rosenstrike as well.
Oh shit! Okay.
Ooh.
I was getting clipped a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Nice little exchange in the pocket there. This is what we want. Oh, lovely little
down the middle. That
middle.
Was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
This is where he's coming in with that kickboxing background, but that's more Muay Thai.
Rosenstrike, yeah. Oh, good knee. Did the knee land?
Oh shit.
Oh, he's got him up against the cage there. Should have kept the pressure on there, do you think, Had?
Yeah, I think he should have kept the pressure, Rosenstruik, because
Yeah.
he was clipped.
He had him in the corner when he put him against Cage. Then I thought, is the odds over now? But
you two ahead.
I'm on 3 minutes. 3 minutes now.
2:59. Oh shit!
wow.
Dude, this is getting clipped.
I'm on 3:24. Oh crap! No.
3:10.
Lovely. That knee just missed.
But yeah, Rosenstruik is not engaging as much, so he's given to Ivasa the ability.
But he's being
to
calculated. He's being more calculated with the shots.
Mm-hmm. Look at him.
He's patient.
Yeah.
I've just seen the
in
knee.
that first round.
I love your reactions, bro.
I've just seen the knee.
So what timestamp are you on? I'm 2:22 now.
2:38.
2:49.
Dang,
I've
I'm
got to do
20
something about
second
this
difference.
malarkey.
The thing is, I was only a second behind. Somehow, it's just the gaps go. What's going on?
I personally feel, boys, like this is what I'm saying. The first round, Taiji Ivasa needed to kick down legs to kind of get Rosenstruik in like a stead, where a bit slower.
He checked and
that's
checked
right.
a kick and he buckled.
Okay, I need to see this. I'm not there yet. I'll let you know.
Yeah, he looked like he checked that leg kick.
He got a little check in there and he buckled.
Oh!
They're banging. Okay.
I'm banging.
Oh,
Rosenstruik looks like he's been clipped.
Yeah.
Hey, what was
He's getting fatigued.
Ty's got Ty's eyes cut up.
Oh crap!
The check from Rosenstruik hurt him actually. Can you see him stumbling a little bit?
Watch it. These guys got chins on them. Ty's got a chin and a half.
Chai.
Nah.
Nice little job. And a leg kick again by Rosenstruik.
Yeah, go check that. He's walked it off though by now. I think that initial check kick.
Was it Cyril Garn when he fought? When he fought Bam Bam, was he like applying knees to the body, which were effective?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, and he just shut him down, and everyone was thinking he's going to shit himself. Yeah.
But he did one when he went down, and then Khan came in, and he nearly clipped Khan. Oh no, he did clip Khan.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing posh because he's obviously feeling it.
But he actually does. He kind of knocked Khan out, to be honest. He said it himself.
For a split second,
I got knocked out, and then in the first, I think, second, he said I got knocked out momentarily and came back, which is very cool to know how fighters feel. Okay, third round, boys.
No, not yet for me. I've still got 10 seconds left of the second round, mate.
Yeah, I've got 20 seconds left.
I had a lot of respect for Cyril Garn, to be fair. I liked him a lot. I actually thought he was going to be a bit of a problem for John Jones. But I just at the moment, I just hate his personality. Like, his personality is just doing me head. It's like he thinks he can only fight in championship fights, but you haven't shown us that you're a championship fighter. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to go and fight the other boys. Like, I think him and Tom Aspinall would be a great fight. Both fighters are fast.
That would be a very great fight.
He doesn't deserve that fight anymore though, because he's been ducking Aspinall for time.
Yeah.
And now when Aspinall's into him, now he wants it. Get lost, man. Back in the queue.
Yeah. But you know, the one thing John Jones said in the interview in the Octagon, he was like, I was there and I wasn't feeling myself on the feet, so I just had to dive for the takedown. So that's really not a good thing to say, because
who said that, John?
Now people, John Jones, in the post-fight interview in the Octagon. So for him to say that, he was like, oh, okay, I didn't feel confident, or I didn't feel really, really into it, so I just took him down. So when it comes to Stipe, that would be, So he didn't give Gane the chance to kind of prove the striking that he has.
Yeah.
That's true, but that's how you nullify him.
Round three kicking off for me.
30 second difference.
Right, I'm come on a different platform. I can't be having this.
Ooh.
Or I can go 30 seconds. I can just go to previous. I can just scroll a little back.
Yeah, like,
all right,
it's like clearly 2 up, like.
Yeah, I did have a
Not
little.
let's go this long, to be fair, boys. Was it
True.
going to move in the second round?
Say me first. I think Hadi, your prediction is so far.
Yes, sir.
You said decision, but you actually didn't say who. You said
you said decision if Bam Bam doesn't get an early knockout. Yeah, but yeah, it's true. You didn't make a pick.
Didn't make a pick. It sounds like one of your picks, Oggy. Them little Weasley, those little Weasley ones where you can't, you win.
Yeah, I heard your little shots fired at me, at your little testicle that you didn't even know was online.
He wasn't too pleased, has he?
Where's Soggy? Oh, he's probably in bed. Yeah, got the gym in the morning.
It's true, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Sorry, that's gym time, bro.
At work,
yeah, it's gym time for me right now. Actually, it's true.
Respect.
Ooh. Rahman just landed a lovely little right. Oh, lovely little check up by Rosenstrike.
Oh my word, my other stream is
Surely
the same time as what I'm on now. Flipping
surely it's Rosenstrike up by the 2 rounds now. Surely.
Yeah, 100%. Like.
Okay. Does Bam Bam know this? Has this been made clear? Because
I know. Just go in.
Fight with urgency now.
Has he not watched the Francis Ngannou fight? All you've got to do is just come in and just start swinging heavy shots, mate.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Bite down on the mouthpiece.
I'm telling you, at this point, if you're looking at it, you're going, hang on, I'm on 5. I'm now Tony Ferguson. I'm literally now the heavyweight Tony Ferguson. It's now or never.
I think if he wasn't Australian, he probably will be dropped after this.
Yeah. I'll tell you who would be a great matchup for him next. Nick Parkin.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Ooh.
He's on the tear, man.
A low blow in there.
Oh, he's a good call. But I don't think I
think maybe Nick, give him 1 or 2 more fights in this. You could easily see him fighting against Taito Vasilier. He's been awful. Like,
yeah.
He's landed less than 20 shots. Like, it's, well, that's what the statistics are saying there. Like, well, he's landed 10 he's landed 11 headshots all fights. Like,
only 11. Yeah, that's.
He's just going to be a gateway fighter, isn't he? Then
47, correct?
What was that?
Okay, so Tuivasa's pushing. He's pushing the pace.
He knows now he wants that shoe. He's got a.
I think Rosenstrike could get him out of it. If Rosenstrike wasn't just headhunting and applied a bit of pressure to the body, I think he would have got him out of it. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's just headhunting. Like no knees to the body, no kicks, no real pressure. The body's dead. I mean, with that body, I'd be absolutely going for it. It's
wide open as well.
Yeah.
Right there, just for its nice little teeth straight through the middle.
Yeah,
that's true.
All that juicy flesh. Like, come on, mate.
Well, I think we're overrating what Rosenstrike has in his locker.
No, did he?
Give it a little tickle. Give it a little tickle, you know. A little tickle.
It's for good time's sake.
Okay, 20 seconds left.
33 seconds left for me.
Ooh.
All right, they're swinging. Swinging and banging.
He should give a little Max Holloway. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Center of the cage.
5 seconds left.
Oh,
that's it.
Go on, Rosenstrike. I was still fighting. Oof. 7 seconds. 4.
Oh, he's knocked him out.
3, 2.
Nah. I know it's 4 a.m., but you need to catch me a bit earlier than that. Nightmare, this, man.
Well, I got my pick right, just not the method.
Mm-hmm.
True that. Time, man. I'm a bit disappointed, lad.
That was unanimous.
Hometown fights and whatnot.
He's coming in with his shin wide open. To Mivasa, I'm talking about.
Hey, crazy take for me, but I have got the receipts in the form of a WhatsApp message to Mardi. So if he ever needs to pull it out. But Bisping did a video of a preview show and said that on the main card, all the home fighters would lose. And controversially, I had a weird feeling and I messaged that to Mardi, and that's what I based my picks on. I said it before Bisping. The timestamp is there. So, Hadi,
I'm in
I say all the home fighters. Hadi, that includes Izzy, by the way.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just letting you know.
But Usyk's a home fighter, though.
No, but I'm counting on this occasion. I'm counting Kai, as in all the city kickboxing guys. I'm calling them home fighters. I think they're all going to lose on this card.
Damn. So you have your parlay. You have like your $50 in and $3,000 out. You're living the dream.
Well, it started with Bam Bam and he's lost. So,
oh, it's a split decision, kind of.
Be quiet.
Come on.
Bam Bam crying.
Yeah, because man's getting cut, bro.
He looks like he's proper. Nah, he just look.
Split decision?
Is that a split decision? I've got no sound on.
No, it can't be.
Right.
Yeah, winner by split decision.
Yo, guys. One of the judges said 30-27 to Avasa.
What the hell is he smoking? That's what I want.
Hadi, when you said split decision, I thought, Hadi's being funny again. I did not know, it actually was a split decision. You see,
that one. I can hear the audio as well.
30-27. That judge needs to be sacked. What was they smoking?
That dude, man, they're like the
Canadian. He's always one, isn't it? Like, it's mad.
I told you, forget Bam Bam on the shoeies before the fight. That judge was on the shoeies before the fight.
True.
Right, anyway, boys, right. Who have we got for the main event?
Sorry?
Who have we got for the main event? We've just been talking about it when we were in the fight.
Yeah. I was saying...
I want to know your opinions.
I was saying controversially, based on this just weird feeling I've had all week, and Mardi thinks I'm playing the whole, it's because you really like them, so you want to emotionally detach yourself from them. So I've actually said that Izzy will lose. I think Hooker will lose, and I think Kai will lose.
So let's go to the reasons why in the Izzy one first.
You know what? I can't even base it on one thing. It's just a really weird, like inner dread where obviously I want Izzy to win. I'm Nigerian. I'm biased, obviously, but I think it's almost
his service is not in the octagon, so that plays more
in a way. And I get why they've all done it, but they've all done the same thing. They've all taken a break. They've all left the game for a few months. And the game for me has continued to evolve, and I think they've almost not intentionally, but it's a little bit for me disrespectful to come back and disrespect for them, all three of them to win and go, look, yeah, the break worked. I think it's going to go against them personally. All the CT. I just think they're going to come back and they're going to be shocked by the intensity of their opponents. I think they've basically slept too long in their silk sheets and comfort to then come back. I don't think the hunger's there. I think like Dricus has been saying, like, are you hungry? Are you really about that life? Even his mentality of it's not about the belt, it's about taking the heads. You're focusing it on one individual. I think it needs to be about the belt. It needs to be about that legacy. You need to be moving like AJ, who's like, I want to be free time. You need to make that clear. For you to just say it's about Dricus, and I get the cultural stuff and all the rest of that other stuff. I get that, and I'm not going to go down that because that's multi-layered, and I think Izzy making it all about that is so he can stir up that emotion and that hate. He's made it more about that than Dricus, and I get the history. I understand. Don't even tell me about South Africa and apartheid and all the rest of it. I know all about that. I've read all the books. I've watched all the documentaries. But
it's
for
valid.
Izzy to really make it about that to get him up. It's almost like he's created a false narrative to put fuel in his fire, which tells me you ain't about that life.
No.
And his servants are not in the octagon, so that plays into it too.
I'm not even going to entertain that, but that is the exact reason, Toggy, that Izzy is up for it. When he got that back against Pereira, he didn't care about the belt. It was that hunger that he knew he could beat Pereira. He fought him 3 times before that, and he knew he could do it. And that was what was fueling him. And this is the hunger that I've seen now of Izzy, is what I'm going for Izzy. Because for me, this is a different Izzy. This is one that's hungry, is motivated. I think if it's Strickland, I don't think he cares. I think it's anybody else. I don't think he cares. But the Dricus one, because of what's happened in the past, it fueled him. And I think because of that, I'm going for him. That's the hunger I needed.
Right, boys. Can I just ask you a quick question?
Quick one. So, worst best case scenario, wins the belt, then he loses it again. Oh, great. So that's basically, because that's what it feels like. So it's about this individual. So
you can't be looking with this. We can't be looking ahead. You need to look at this bloody fight.
You've just called it. Like, okay, so you basically called out. So he's so hungry, he's gonna take Dricus' head off, and then Sean's around the corner. Sean beats him again. Then the middleweight division.
I don't care about Sean tonight. I don't care about Sean tonight. We're talking about this fight. We're talking. You don't look at, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Especially in MMA, we know this by now. It's not football. Well, even in football, you look at, okay, if United got a City this weekend, you look at that City fight. You might have one eye, or the manager might have one eye on what's happening next weekend. But that's a team sport. This one, you can't be looking past this fight. This is the fight that we're based on all the preparations done for this fight, and that's it. I don't care after this.
Why did he come in at 184? That annoyed me. Why have you come in? 185 is the limit. Why have you let the bigger man come in at 185 and he's going to be even bigger tonight? That's really annoyed me. Like, why? Like, you 185 is the limit, the championship limit. You're fighting at 185. What point do you make coming in at 184 when apparently at one point he was 238 and everyone was talking about a cycle? Then you come in at 184. That's annoyed. I'm not going to lie, that's annoyed me. Go on, Dylan. Sorry, mate.
No, right. So my question basically, because you're just touching about like the press conference, right, boys? Did you get pissed off when that press conference, right? Because I want to, right, his reaction at that press conference where he started crying, that, right? For me, right, I want to compare it to the Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington. Kobe Covington, at that press conference, at the end of that press conference, I was like, I want Leon to fucking kill him. Yeah, I really wanted him to hate him, you know what I mean? Like, because what he said there was fucking completely, like was just untouchable, you know what I mean? You can't touch that. But the way, like, Izzy's reacted off this, like, I just want to ask your opinions on it, boys. Like, because, like, to that one, I haven't got that fuel, like, where I'm going, yeah, I want him to fucking kill him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, what do you guys' opinions on, like, do you think the press conference was that bad, like, or do you think it was a bit of an overreaction from Izzy?
I think it's back to my point. I think Izzy is stirring so much inside him to create that hunger, anger, whatever he's needed to basically even come out there and perform, that I think it was overspill. I get and I don't get his reaction, because again, I don't want to go into everything that his family could have potentially gone through. But to add a layer to it, for example, yes, at one point, for example, the narrative is that his family had maids and servants, but having maids and servants in that part of the world isn't a rich thing. You can be a middle class, you can be a well-off working class family that will have maids and servants. That's how it is in Africa, to put it bluntly. When I go home, I have like literally family members who live in a nice apartment with maids and servants, not a mansion. A mansion, because it's very cheap to have servitude out there. It's cheap. It's not free labor. You're sending the money back to the village for that person's family to live. That's how it's out there. So what doesn't annoy me, and what he's getting upset about is, and he brings it up, is the privilege that his family, similar to basically probably my family, the Mahdi's family, had to leave Africa for opportunities. That again, that's how it is. What the reasons why could have been anything. It could have been the regime change. It could have been the government changes. If something changes in Africa and you are part of an ecosystem that is backing a certain government or a certain party, and they come out of power, that puts you and your family's life at danger potentially. We don't know the reasons why his family would have had to leave, considering they were so comfortable. But then in them leaving, they've then gone to New Zealand and been from being comfortable, they've then been bottom feeders. They've then been exactly as my family. My mum was a head teacher. My dad was an accountant. Again, not to get deep. They came to the UK, and then all of a sudden, their qualifications on paper mean nothing. They've got to start again. Dad's a security guard. Mum is a cleaner with multiple cleaning jobs. Sounding from what Izzy expressed in the conference, it was a case of, well, you think that, but actually this is what it was like, because they were immigrants. They didn't suddenly move to New Zealand and had money and had servants and stuff. They've only had money. They've had to come up. They've had to start again. I know
you didn't want to go deep, yeah, bro. But I'm just gonna say, no. What you've just basically said, it's perfect, because that's what people need to like. Some people need to know this stuff. Do you know what I mean? 100%. Some people just see it and go, like, the MMA guru says he's got fucking servants, so everyone just assumes he's got servants. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but people don't know the context. There needs to be context with everything. You know what I mean? But another one as well, right? Tapology as the fight, as it predicted 50-50, but the people who picked for Israel Adesanya, the majority have picked them to knock him out. Do you feel like the fans need? Do you think the fans think that Israel needs to knock him out, or do you know what I mean? Because is DDP's pressure going to be too much for him? Do you reckon the fans think that?
I think Izzy has seen DDP style before. I know his herky jerkiness and everything else on feet is unique, but the way Izzy's dealt with Vettori, the way Izzy's dealt with Whittaker, Gastelum, they've all come with the game plan of pressure. Is Dricus better than all those guys effectively? From what he did to Whittaker and the way he dismantled Whittaker, you have to say yes. He's another level on what Izzy has faced. But how did Izzy deal with those guys? And he's dealt with them very well in terms of he's been at his best. He's been clean with the striking, and his defense has been fantastic. His takedown defense has been up there. So it's a case of, if Dricus is going to do what they've done, great, but he's got to be on another pedestal to do that. So I get why the fans will think, well, Izzy needs to knock out, Izzy needs to look good, he needs to be back at his best, he needs to come back and make a statement. And in doing that, he needs to stir up all those emotions and anger, because, back to Marty's point, I agree. As much as I've got a bad feeling, it's not a case of I don't want Izzy to win. I would love Izzy to win, but I'm not going with my heart. I'm going with my mind. And I think Dricus is another level above what Izzy has seen before. Plus, let's be honest, that performance against Sean Strickland, as much as it might have just been an off night, it's going to leave a little bit of a stain in some people's heads, and it left a stain in my head because none of us saw it happening, especially in that way.
Exactly, and especially when DDP has more, strikes per minute than Strickland. It's just these little things where you look at it and go, it's the pressure. And also, another one, I was Izzy the whole way. I was Izzy for weeks. I say, I love him, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until UFC 304 when we watched Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, and it after that one, my mind sort of switched, and I was like, hang on, I've seen this before. Dricus has got very good wrestling. He's got his well-roundedness is incredible. He's probably a more well-rounded fighter than Izzy. Izzy's striking is top level. His takedown defense is good, but we've seen a lot of Izzy's fighters, the welterweights or small middleweights. Dricus is pretty much a light heavyweight. You look at him, he walks around and he's big. He's a big farmer. You know what I mean? So it's like he's a thick boy.
He's had experience with it. He's had experience with big middleweights. Come on, Pereira, Costa. Yeah. He's had experience with these big boys. That's not an issue for him.
He has. But this is it's the pressure. It's that Bilal Muhammad type of pressure, which for me, that's where DDP wins in my eyes. I say I want Izzy to win. I love Izzy. You know what I mean? I've met him before. I fucking love him. He's my screensaver and everything. But I just want him to there.
You're similarly. You're going head over heart. You're going. You're not listening to your heart. Yeah. So that's the thing, Marty. As much as I love Izzy, and it might sound like I don't, what I will say, and probably what could make me eat my words, is we should not sleep on the fact that yes, these guys, Dricus is powerful, big guy. Izzy has knocked out these guys before. Look what he did to Pereira. That knockout was Come on.
Okay, so
ridiculous. It's got nothing to do with the love. Me saying Izzy's gonna knock him out. It's got nothing to do with my love for Izzy. I'm being deadly serious. It's being on past experiences and what I think Dricus brings, which is what you said, Dylan, in terms of his wrestling attitude, and also what you said, Soggy, in terms of the Strickland one. It might have been an off night. I don't think it was just an off night for Izzy. I think the Strickland game plan coming into that fight was to nullify Izzy's offense by also putting his own offense there. Dricus is completely different. I don't think Dricus' plan is to nullify Izzy's offense. I think it's just to continue his game plan and going forward. And we've seen it before when people have done that to Izzy. And I think that's why people are going saying that he's going to be knocked out, because there's going to be openings when you dart in like that. Not like Strickland was, very defensive, putting that high leg up there so he can check the leg kicks. When he dart in like Dricus does, for me, he's going to get caught. But
the thing with Dricus for me though is it's going to be hard, because if you look at his stand-up when he is standing up, his style is like, even he admits it, he doesn't know what he's going to do next. So as much as Dricus is herky-jerky and quite unpredictable, and actually his game plan is a little bit, like you said, well-rounded all over the shop, is he going to have enough reads to really pick him off and do what he needs to do to create that damage? Because Dricus isn't going to take a step back. When you look at the fight versus Sean, let's remember they've got a common denominator. They both fought Sean very recently. I think it was 23 minutes of domination of forward pressure from Dricus on Sean. Like, so they're both cut from the same cloth in terms of how they're going to fight an Izzy, which is nothing but forward pressure. And Dricus is going to do this because why would he not?
Yeah, but that's the thing we're talking about. That people have fought Izzy like that before. Gastelum forward pressure, Whittaker even Costa forward pressure.
Gastelum did very well against Izzy. People sleep on that.
Yeah,
everybody else that does haven't, apart from Strickland.
Izzy's face at the end of that fight was the worst I've ever seen it. Gastelum got him good few times.
Yeah, he gave the roadmap to people, and that's what Whittaker tried to do in this first one, and Whittaker got put down. We've seen it. I just think if you're comparing it just because of the Strickland fight, I think then we might be. Yeah, we might be a little bit. We'll
continue on this because I want to talk about a few things. But right, Gamrot and Hooker. This is, oh my god! Like Gamrot 24-2, and like boys, he's never been finished in his whole life. Obviously, I'm thinking he's just going to chain wrestle, and this is his key to victory: chain wrestling. But boys, he's got to win over the number one contender. Like Armin Tsarukyan, he's beat Armin Tsarukyan. Like he's beat some of the biggest names in the sport, and all it is. Like Dan only loses to the biggest names in the sport. Dan, because he's got big name, he gets the chances. You know, he gets the chances to fight the big boys. Gamrot, who's not really a big name, doesn't really get the chance to fight the big boys. This is his chance now. If he gets this win, we're looking at maybe he's the next in line, isn't he?
Yeah, the right cross is there all day.
It's been over the year. It's been over the year off for Hooker as well. So it's like, how are we going to see him? He's come back with all these tattoos. A little bit
midlife crisis, mate. Midlife crisis, blonde hair as well. Man is moving. He's probably got a Ferrari parked around the back as well, mate.
He just loves a scrap, fucker. That's what I'm like. He just loves this scrap, man.
Okay, takedown attempt.
Oh gosh, how far ahead are you, mate? I'm 3:34 in.
Oh, 3:05.
Hold on, is Marty ahead of me now?
No, I'm the same as you, bro.
Okay,
3:26.
But also, if you think about Gamrot, he's been training with DDP with Dustin Poirier, and that must be a very amazing, experience to see.
Hooker's bleeding already. Nice little cut just above the eye.
By the way, sorry, because I'm just catching up. How easy was that single leg takedown? That was
very
easy. That was like that wasn't even a hot knife. That wasn't even a hot knife cutting through butter. That was just.
Gamrot's got his neck.
Lovely
little knee.
What were your picks on this one? Because remember, I had Dan Hooker not winning this one.
Oh my god!
I had Gamrot by decision. Me personally, like I think
he. Come on, dog. I can't really react. I don't want to fuck it up for you guys. Boys.
Oh, he's got his neck. Oh, knee.
Lovely little ground and pound
come on, Dan.
Hey,
come on, Dan.
Could be out. That's it. Straight through the middle. That's the one. Straight through the middle.
Oh,
Dan doesn't like this pressure though on the ground, does he?
Oh, he's just grabbing his neck like a ragdoll.
Yeah, he does. Doesn't he? Grabs it and just.
He just drags it.
Bro
He
got
just
Danny's seatbelt on there. And, okay, Dan's back up on his feet.
He needs to try and.
How's sorry, lads. How's Dan not been knocked out? I'm catching up. He's just getting absolutely mauled on. He's been mounted and absolutely. Has he been knocked out yet?
No, but he doesn't look like he's enjoying it. To be fair, bro, I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't look like he wants to be in there much longer.
His full posture, bang, bang.
So
Gamrot's looking good.
We're at 1 minute.
I've never seen. Obviously, Dan is still keeping the pressure on, keeping him up against the cage. Oh, nice strikes. Oh!
Oh, I want to catch up. I want to see.
Oh my God.
I'll make the same sounds when I get there.
So.
Oh.
Gosh, how far behind am I? I want to make those sounds.
I'm at 40 seconds now. 35.
Dan's coming. Oh, Dan's coming back. Dan's coming back.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
Bro, Dan's this man's right.
Oh my God! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Chicken dance.
He's trying to take that single leg, but it's like leaving exposure for the.
All right.
Chicken dance.
Gamrot, just take him down, mate. Take him down.
10 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
20 seconds.
Ooh, did he just?
That was
he just went for the takedown.
Dan's got big cuts all over his face, though, you know.
It was the worst single leg takedown, Marty. I think I've just seen what you saw.
Collapsed.
It's like hugs his leg.
Oh my word!
That was the most desperate takedown I might have ever seen in my life.
Oh madness!
Because it was no technique. He just went down, didn't he?
It's true.
Hey,
he just literally went down and grabbed his toes.
He won the round. That's an interesting one.
Nail polish on there.
They might give it to Gamrot just because obviously the ground time.
Yeah.
It's pretty even, but yeah.
Dan's good on both sides.
Yeah.
The ground pound really.
Dan took
heavy.
When he got up,
look at the huge mouse.
When he pushed it up from the mountain through those, I was like, I didn't understand how you guys weren't celebrating that Dan Hooker was out of there. I was like, what the? How's he survived that?
I didn't want to fuck it up for you.
Gamrot
such a gent.
Truck.
Such a gent.
Oh,
Dan is cut up, mate. Dylan, I can see it now. He's cut up everywhere. There, and there. Like 3-4 cuts around the eyes.
Oh, yeah, that connected big time.
You need to be careful with that right eye. Because if he gets too much in that, the referee is going to stop it. Like.
Gamrot did drop him though. Let's not be. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, Gamrot hits like a truck, man. He's rocked him a few times there.
Dan's face already. Jeez.
But Dan has a chin on him against the tarantula when he ate that leg kick. It's epic.
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah.
How did you stay awake?
I think Gamrot does not want to stand up anymore. He's always making it clear because he's going down too quick as opposed to driving through the takedowns. He's just literally looks like he's setting himself up to get kneed in the head the way he's going down.
Gamrot.
All right.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
He's in a nice position at the moment, and he had.
Yeah, no, he just threw a spear.
All right, so now Gamrot's on inside control.
Yeah. Trying to work on that arm triangle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going for it. I think he's going for the Kimura.
Had an arm.
Yeah, he needs to keep him down there as long as possible, really, now. Because it was getting too even on the feet at the end of that first round.
Yeah, he needs to impose his will, definitely. This is his world now.
Got to keep busy with it. I mean, with those cuts already open, just throw a couple of cheeky elbows in there as well.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, he's going for the armbar.
Slice him up a bit.
He's setting it up.
You need to try and You need to try and step over his right hand, move into a crucifix position, and just start landing them elbows.
Or he's in full
It's
guard
true.
right now.
It's a position that's not as utilized as much. Shevchenko does a great job of that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
apart from her, nobody really.
Oh,
Nobody
the
really does it. John Jones again
position
used
we're
to.
talking about?
What's that into crucifix?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so.
Who's-
It's so.
Someone done it to Molly. I've got a flashback of someone
Yeah,
doing
it
it.
was
Not
Ellen
Durham, what's her
Brantfield,
name? Brentfield, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Evan's another one. He loves it.
Yeah, she
yeah,
does.
she's a beast, and like
Imagine being on the receiving end of a crucifix. I'm sorry, that's got to be one of the worst positions.
I can't remember the fighter, but do you ever remember the one in the gate back in like UFC 1, 2, 3 or whatever it is, and he just gets him and he just starts just elbowing it. We witnessed a murder that day, boys.
His head bouncing off the canvas. Nah, that was horrible, man.
Do you know what?
Those-
If I was in a crucifix and it was tight, I don't care. I'm like I'm verbally tapping out because like you're gonna be a meme. You're gonna be a meme for life.
What do you think of the rule changes as well, boys? Oh, Gamrot, lovely little 1-2 right through the centre. What do you think of the rule changes, boys?
Oh, the elbow. I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't really like the elbow.
I don't like.
I don't like it.
What
I don't like.
that one?
The 12 to 6,
yeah.
Don't like
and
it.
you can near ground the opponents as well now.
I don't like that as well. To be honest, I don't know too much details about if is it the one hand that they've taken off completely.
Yeah, it's going to be like it could be like VAR and a bit confusion, but I think it could be a problem for the Dagestanis as well. You know. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Dan's got his fucking neck.
Not really against the 12 to 6 elbow, because you can't really generate that much power from it in comparison to the normal technique. But the knee to the grounded opponent, that's kind of risky.
See, we say that, bro. Yeah, but I think we're yet to be in a position where someone gets in close and just goes boom straight to your nose, like.
Yeah,
you know, you're looking in positions where, like, you know, where you're in like the arm in, head and arm in. Yeah, if you get into that position, you don't get it. Just go back into it. Man, it's going to be mean.
Man. It's going to be
taking
nasty.
teeth out. That.
Oh my god!
Well, it's
going to be like Mike Perry. Like Mike Perry's nose, very, very fast.
Come on.
What I don't like about the 12 to 6 is I like the existing elbow because I think there's a technique to that where 12 to 6 just reminds me of very much of street fighting, and
back in the day,
and that's when you look at the history, that's one of the reasons, one of the moves why, for example, the state of New York didn't like MMA and didn't like UFC because it called out certain positions and certain moves and said that's basically street fighting, and the elbow I remember was one of the issues. So it's like to now be in New York and places like that, and then to introduce it back in, that was one of the reasons why people had a really bad perception of the sport in the first place.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, I think that was Dan Ock's round, to be fair.
Yeah.
Gamrot's not even getting up properly. He looks a bit like worse for wear.
He's getting
control time
in the temple.
That's true. Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does Gamrot not get around because of those 2.5 minutes of top time? No.
Potentially, could.
Especially with these stupid judges now.
I mean, yeah, and after that last judges card, it was definitely a much better round for Dan. But for me, I think Dan didn't win it. I think it's close though. Like again, who knows? But
he's the scariest man I've ever met in my life. You know, boys. By the way, I forgot to mention it before. Dan Hooker is the scariest man. So
why is he
everyone in Australia I got a picture with. I got a picture with Blood Diamond, Carlos Holberg, all them. He is the only one I didn't get a picture with because I looked at him and I thought, if I get a picture of him, he's just gonna go and start twisting my head or something. I thought,
he's one of them.
He's a bit.
He's tapped.
Yeah.
He's tapped.
He's psychopath, man.
Yeah, especially when he was who's that Peruvian guy he fought when he got him in the leg?
Carlos.
Carlos.
Not Carlos. Yeah, he kept getting him in the knee bar.
Yeah, and he was like, if he breaks my leg, he breaks it, but I'm not tapping. So that mentality right there is something else. Like Izzy said it on his channel. He was like, he made a promise to himself internally, like, I'm not tapping. Oh, he just grabbed the fence right there.
Yeah, clear as day.
Oh, he's getting him in that guillotine, isn't it? Good few
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sprawl. Oh, he needs to be quicker on that sprawl, lad.
Oh, I've just seen the grab the fence. I've just seen the fence grab. That was.
I didn't even see it. I just saw the ref just.
No, it was a quick.
That's the thing, though. You're right. Like every time Gamrot's going for the takedown, Hook is just now grabbing the neck. Like whereas in the first round, it was the other way round. It was Gamrot was grabbing the neck. Now it's Hook that's grabbing the neck.
He's doing a great job though with these.
And he's using it to get into top control.
Looking at the live and live X, aka Twitter comments, everyone's calling it a 19-19 fight up to now. So this is the defining round.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Like Dan is picking up pace,
and he's putting the pressure on me.
Really
yeah, you're completely right.
Yeah, it's not a good look for Gamma, like a top 5, to be struggling like that. You know, it takes some of your aura.
I think
It's
his
like-
He's super close as well. As I say, Gamrot's only landed one strike more.
His mouth's open as well, and you can see Dan's investing a little bit more in the body. You can see that's the struggle.
Like him.
That's the struggle.
Get them deposits.
My eyes,
Gamrot's gassing. His mouth's open.
my eyes, he's gassing. That's what I wanted to mention. It's like he's slowing down.
Come on,
Yeah.
that again to the body.
Oh, nice little strike
Come on,
though.
Matt.
Man, just needs to get that. Like, I'm quite surprised he hasn't really gone for the takedown in this third round. To be fair, though.
He hasn't got the gas tank. That's why he's tired. Otherwise, he
Yeah.
would.
How would the fight play out if there were 5 rounds? That's the question. With Dan,
100%. You're looking at you're favouring Dan, aren't you? Really?
yeah.
His back tattoo, Dan, is like a bit like Volkov's, really, just a miniature version, no?
Yeah. It's that samurai mask.
Cold still.
Yeah, he's putting teat kicks to the body, little digs to the body. He's doing the right thing. Gamrot needs to do something big now because he's in trouble.
It's
He
true.
got the single leg now, but Dan's elbowing him.
But
He didn't.
as
He
you
stopped
said
the
before, he's got no energy to actually drive through with it. And then
It's all Dan going forward. Like Gamrot isn't taking a step forward
He's
now.
going forward all the time.
Come on.
150.
lovely, like right straight. But yeah, you're right.
Time.
One step back, he's forward, getting into his face, not giving him the time to breathe.
That's very interesting.
How weak that single leg was. He's just grabbed the leg and just held onto it, but done nothing with it.
Yeah, and then Dan ends up getting on top of it.
And with the finger in the bum there, and just.
That's a good defensive technique, huh?
Dan with a nice straight jab.
That's an Iranian. It's an Iranian technique, isn't it?
I know an Iranian wrestler, actually. I'll ask him. See.
Ask him. Actually, ask him. I think it is. You know.
I will. That is funny.
All right, so he got a single leg now.
The Hangman has slowed down considerably, but Gamrot has slowed down even more.
Yeah, it's very true.
He's got his leg again.
Oh, Dan's got the neck, though.
Dan got the 3-5.
3-5-2.
Okay, they're brawling.
Gamrot's eye is full, man.
Gamrot's got his leg again, but Dan's not going down.
Then wow, fair play. That's
balance. Tries to get his
rolling
his neck.
I look like he had it tight, didn't it? So,
come on, bro. Bro, grabbing his shorts.
Dan's being nice with the jab now. Just 1-2s, keeping him on the outside. 1-2 again.
I'm not trying to do there though, innit?
Elbow in the rib cage.
Gamrot's just looking messy. He's just like going in, but he doesn't know if he's going in for a clinch or what.
It's true.
Oh, lovely strike fight, Dan. Okay. Lovely fight, man. Great fight.
That was the one.
2-1.
That was the one.
If it's finished as you said it is, then he's won.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds away from the end. I think Dan's got this. I think Dan's won this.
Gamrot's eyes completely shut. Well, not completely shut, but he looks like a. Ever watched X-Men Sabretooth? He looks like Sabretooth. His eyes like flashing like a bit.
That's from the elbows when Dan kept catching him with the neck, isn't it? He was throwing those elbows down. I'm gutted for Gamrot because I mean that, like you said, that was his opportunity to get a name, and now he's just stalled. Dan's
Sack
back,
that fool.
Dan's back on the
Dan's
rise.
done his business.
You wouldn't have thought that from the first round, though. Flipping it, what a comeback!
Indeed.
Like, where do you go with this? Like, you know, are we looking like maybe a Beneil Dariush rematch because Beneil Dariush is on a bit of a losing streak? That's what I think. That's the fight. I think that's the fight to make personally. Now, if Gamrot's coming back, put him in with the Dariush.
It's true.
I think Dariush is the exact opposite of Ferguson. Dariush, when he wins one fight or two fights, he's like, oh, maybe this is not for me. Even though he's at the pinnacle of the sport, kind of, in a sense. He's like a very top tier guy. But Tony, man, just one glove, half a retirement.
Sometimes you need to force somebody. Sometimes you just don't let somebody have another fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And you know what I would have wished? Because he was in Abu Dhabi, Khabib was in Abu Dhabi. I would have wished for them to reunite and just bury the hatchet, kind of. Because for Tony, it broke him that he couldn't get that Khabib fight. It really broke him mentally. So maybe they would have reconciled or whatever. But
It's gonna do that'll do
that's
nothing
not
for him
possible.
though. It'll do nothing for him.
You know, as like a nice gesture, that's what I was thinking.
That is interesting. So I think Dan actually needed to lose that fight. I think for him to get a fight with Paddy because he goes to 5 now.
Yeah, he goes.
He's
Well,
not fighting. He's not fighting back.
Maybe not. You reckon he does? You reckon he just takes Gamrot's spot?
That's what's happened. That's what's been happening. Has to.
I think so.
Easy.
Yeah.
Really?
Because he's on a bit of a resurgence, isn't he? You know what I mean? So it's like.
Right.
Decision.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Something to do with that gym as well, man.
Damn,
That
how
gym
come
just like their fighters just get like they must be sucking Dana White off or something because like they always get that opportunity, man.
Who, the CKB people?
Yeah, man, it is like look at Kai Kara France. Like he wins this fight now, he gets the title fight and he's lost 2 on the bounce. Like
Yeah, but the Albazi fight, I'm sorry, was a robbery. That was a robbery.
Yeah, of course. And where's he gone, man? He's just disappeared, hasn't he?
It's there, yeah. But I'm sorry, for me, Albazi should be fighting for the title.
Yeah.
Really and truly. Has been punished because obviously they think that he's lost that fight.
Where is he at?
135?
135?
Well, boys, by the way.
What, 125, Albazi? 125, yeah. And can we talk about this situation with Khalil Roundtree getting a title shot?
I wanted to mention that.
hold on, is that confirmed?
It's confirmed, bro. That card is confirmed.
Salt Lake City, Utah. It's like, why is Magmed Ankalaev fighting the loser against Yuri Prokoski, provider? Prokoski. I'm pulling a Chael Sonnen up here. What the hell? How does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Maybe here's my thought process. It's like the UFC is kind of feeding him the strikers so he doesn't have to face the wrestler heavy approach. Is that valid?
It's true, and they probably I think it is, to be honest. I think it is, and I think maybe they could say that they needed Ankalaev to fight in the Middle East and that, but
I agree with all of that. I also think, let's be honest, Dana is very petty. And when Ankalaev and Jan fought, remember, he hated that fight. And I think
he's time ago.
No, not that long ago. I think he's still got that taste in his mouth where you had your opportunity, and then what was it? A draw, and they were fighting for the title.
It was time ago.
It
before Hill.
Ankalaev clearly won, but it's just but you're right. Dana's that type of person where he's like. He's tried to erase Francis Ngannou from the UFC history. He's trying to do it. And he's like multiple fights that he's done this shit too. Like it's not just like him and like look at the way he treats Ariel Helwani. Everyone he's a great businessman, but he's a bit of a horrible fucking person. I think you know what I mean. Yeah. But this next fight, boys, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there he is, seconds.
Here's Prokoski.
But I can't wait for that one. You know, Kaya Bahia as well versus Kania. I was calling for that a month ago, boys. So that's just like the fight. It just makes sense. I
saw that, yeah. I saw that.
But
for that.
For me, boys, this next fight's the hardest fight to call on the whole card. You know, you got that hometown the hometown boy, versus a fighter who must win. You know, Kai's on a 2-fight loss streak, like we were saying before. Kai only fights the best though. Like he's fought the best of the best. Whereas, you know, like, but this is the thing, he's taken losses to Pantoja, Royval, Moreno twice. His biggest wins against Ascar. I like Ascar. A lot. I think Ascar is very good. At one point I thought Ascar was going to be maybe challenging for the title, but I feel like he just sort of fell off the map. But the thing is with Steve Aoki, he's only had one fight against the top 15, and that was his last fight against Pantoja. Like, so we're not really ready. We don't really know what we've seen from him. We don't know enough of him. You know what I mean? That big knockout against Matt Snell. But Matt Snell, he was coming off that loss to what was it, Nicolau? You know what I mean? Matt Snell was coming off that knockout loss to Nicolau. As I say, he's coming off back-to-back knockouts, Matt Snell. So that win wasn't really as impressive as it was.
No, but he did show himself.
He did knock him the fuck out, boys. But I'm not gonna lie, he said something in the press conference that made me go, okay, you're not really about it, because he said something. I don't know why I'm here. I've just been thrown in. Yeah, he literally says, I don't know why I'm here. I've just been thrown in. He said in the press conference. He goes, I just got thrown in. Yeah, like they asked him. It was something. I think they asked. Is
that in reference to the title fight, though, not this fight?
No, they were talking about this fight because
see, that's ridiculous. That's what I was going to say.
That's the opposite of how to market yourself.
Yeah,
really?
But I mean,
that's the thing. That as soon as he said that, I was like, you don't say that, bro. Like, that's not the thing you should say.
Well, maybe he means his rise. I'll be shocked if he means that about this fight. Maybe he means the fact that he is, because at the end of the day, I think Marty was going to say it. I'm just paraphrasing now, but I think he's shown a lot in terms of being ranked number 10, fighting the champion, and that was a fight. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, and it reflected in the fact that, you know, he lost that fight and shot up the rankings from 10 to 7. So I think he has given us a taste of what he's about. I think you're right. Kai only does fight the best. I think in Usyk, he is fighting one of the best, and I think he's in trouble again.
Yeah, do you think? Yeah, do you think Kai's in trouble?
I do think Kai's in trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one, I think. But Kai, he's lethal though. Still,
he's fast. His takedown defense is incredible. It's like his striking's really good, and I say he needs it's someone who is like, you know, the Pantoja loss doesn't really matter for Steve. That was a fight that he just came in and just got made up. It was like, you know, you come off that and you go, yes, I learned a lot from that fight and I can come away with it. Whereas Kai Kara-France, as we said before, he's lost against all the big names. He needs this win to stand to keep himself relevant. You know what I mean? And it's not just him. It's all the City Kickboxing team. They all need to prove a point today. Like,
it's true.
They're all building up. And we just seen it there. Like, Dan Hooker, everyone thought Gamrot was going to beat him.
My parlay's ruined. My parlay's ruined.
Man got killed. Brother, man got killed off the first fight.
I honestly think Usyk is gonna. I think he's gonna surprise you now. I think he's gonna surprise you. I think don't sleep on him, because I think I probably disrespected him. I think me and Marty may have been a little bit disrespectful in the build up to go like, why, you know, you're 10, blah blah blah. This is absolute. You know, you're being ramped up too quickly. But then in watching that performance, I was like, do you know what? Credit where credit's due. I'm just remembering the sprawls and the grappling and it was nuts. It was like watching 2 glasses of water just combine. Like, some of the sprawls and the grappling on the ground was, for me, impressive. And if he comes with that pace, bearing in mind what this is, a 3-round fight versus a 5-round fight, I honestly think Kai's in trouble. I think he's in big trouble. So,
well, he's be back in 2 minutes.
Hopefully, it's a good fight. Good fight.
Yeah, same. I want to see it.
We were having discussion.
If Kai loses, for me, then it's gatekeeper status to the top 10, because he has lost so many times. And yes, you've lost to the best, but another loss for me, and he's like, yeah, you are the gatekeeper. If anyone beats you, they get into the top 10 basically moving forward.
Yeah, it's true. It's a shame. It's a shame because of where it's come from, but Yeah.
Sorry, Hadi. Go on, Hadi.
No, it's all good. So I was saying, I was listening to your discussion, but I was also being a hater at the same time because they were showing Power Slap, and I hate that shit.
Thank you. I don't want to see that
Please,
stuff on my TV, man.
please don't even. We're giving them free advertising by even talking about the P word. So let's drop the P word and keep it actual MMA, guys. Okay.
All right. The PS word.
Yes.
Oh God.
Sorry, Dylan. Somebody mentioned Power Slap, and I had to tell him off.
Yeah.
Not about it, mate.
Yeah,
Dylan says it all. Exactly. We're all aligned.
And going actually, I was actually enjoying this discussion of Dana being petty, and then Power Slap came up, and it's like he defends Power Slap just as much as he want to taint Francis Ngannou's legacy, just as much as he want to censor Ariel Helwani. Like, he talks about
Hadi, you know who is the Power Slap GOAT, and in Dana's eyes, it doesn't even matter that we've never seen him fight in Power Slap. For me, he's the greatest Power Slapper of all time. John Jones.
Do you know, I thought you were going to say because of Stock and Slap, but I like it.
That's what I'm saying. And his last opponent, his wife. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really like Jones. I'm sorry. I'm Team DC.
John Jones, both of them guys. You know what
I mean? Let me do my Dana White impression.
They must be friends because they both have similarities.
Yeah.
Both bald.
Hey everybody, you just gotta understand something. John Jones, he's the best. You know, and whenever I see that reel, like guys, let me tell you something. John Jones, I'm out. I just oh no.
Oh jeez. Oh God.
I personally think John Jones is completely finished, boys, and I've got videos that have like showed me it is. So when he was in Australia, right, he's done a lot of things with the American with the Aussie footy lads, yeah. And he's teaching them how to do the spin elbow. Yeah. Each time he does teaching them how to do the spin elbow, he touches his back. No, doing it one time would be, nothing. Every time he does the spin elbow, he touches his back in the exact same position to basically say, look, my body's worn out. I'm not that 24-year-old kid anymore who was a champion. And now 30, what is he, 34?
35, I think.
34, 35. You know what I mean? He's not that, he's now aging. That the armour has been tinted. Whatever the saying is, it's been tinted. And this is the thing. Tom Aspinall would just walk straight through him, boys. I literally think he would. Like, I think he's too good on the ground. He's too fast for him on the feet. I just see it happening. But that's why Dana won't make it happen. Like, because he just knows it'll just ruin. It won't even ruin his legacy, though. Do you think it'll ruin John Jones' legacy if he gets to beat Tom Aspinall? It would.
The torch,
Passing the torch.
Yeah, that's it.
100%.
Yeah. It's always been the way, like.
But he's John Jones, so you gotta protect him.
Why would you? Why would you though? I'm just asking that question. If you're John Jones, why would you face Tom Aspinall? It does not make any sense. Exactly.
Because but then that's again, you just admitted it. It's a case of why would you? But then there's other fighters with that mentality. With why would I not? I'm the best. I am the best. No. I'm the best now. I ain't scared of anyone. Anytime.
I fear no man.
No.
Volkanovski, anytime, any place. Even in the hotel reception, when the fight has nothing to do with me, I'm throwing out I'm throwing out double leg takedowns.
Marty, can I just say one thing just before you jump in? Right. Why? Right. See all this energy when he had all this energy to saying, if me and fucking Tyson Fury walked into the same room, I'd be the one who's coming out. Well, where's this energy towards the fucking baddest heavyweight on the planet right now, Tom Aspinall? You're saying that you beat Tyson Fury?
Yeah, when did he? Yeah, but when did he say that? He's not said that any time recent. We're talking years ago. We're talking 3-4 years ago. He's a different, as you were saying. I was listening. He's a different beast now. He's not the same. He's not the same animal. He's older. He's done everything in his career. And going back to what you were saying, Soggy, in terms of, there's other people that would say anytime, any place anywhere. Not with the bloody record that he has. It could be went out on a high. Really and truly, there's only those two people that have left the game, or of that is that level in terms of eliteness, in terms of record eliteness, should we say? And yeah, of course, he's allowed to do that. He's beaten everybody. He does not need to prove anything to anyone.
You're validating that he's putting a whole division on hold because of his legacy. I don't think that's fair.
I'm not validating that. I'm just saying there's no need to do it. They should strip him and just let him have a fight.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. Facts. That fight can be a legacy fight. That fight can be a legacy fight that makes money on any card. Take the belt away. You're taking the mick now. And that is the epitome of Dana White privilege. And it's so clear. And as bad, and we've talked about the corruption in boxing, that is feeling that way. Because, for example, when we've had they've given Tyson Fury in the past emeritus champion because he sat on a belt for too long. So they elevate his belt to make it almost untouchable. So everybody else is then fighting for a regular WBC. This is what they do in boxing, a regular belt, but it doesn't mean you're the champion because Fury's still around. This is basically
heavyweight BMF or something.
Tom Aspinall has. He has a belt which is effectively not the belt, which is what we all know. But now, even the biggest John Jones fans know that right now Tom Aspinall is champion. He defends it interim belt. Dude has defended it interim belt.
Yeah, and then he said it before, you don't defend an interim belt.
Start someone in 60 seconds where it should have been a closer fight. The guy's on another level. We were there. Tom Aspinall is the best heavyweight in the world, and you've said it, and I give you credit. But I 100% agree that belt needs to be stripped. That can make money anywhere. It's a legacy fight. I personally don't think we'll ever see the fight again. Where the heck is Stipe? Where is he?
Exactly, we haven't seen him for it. He's 40-fucking-3. Get him in retirement. This is the thing. If you want to make this fight happen and it's a legacy fight and it's all about who's the greatest and all that, well, you've made the BMF title. Well, guess what? Just fucking make a retirement belt. Yeah, the greatest. That's it. You make a belt the greatest.
Come on now. That's what I wanted to say right on the fucking button.
And then you get R. Kelly on the prison line going, "I am the greatest." That could be the walkout. That could be the walkout.
Just on the phone.
Pause.
Fucking 20p in it. Fucking.
Oh my gosh.
How
do you sell a fight that's happening in November when nobody's seen the opponent? I get he's a firefighter and all the rest of it, but surely right now there should be the build up and creating that excitement. That fight, I genuinely don't think will ever happen, let alone happen this year. Because
what's more likely? Conor Chandler or that fight?
Both of them are happening this year.
He was
on
a
podcast
and he was like, "You're damn right."
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we ever see Conor in a cage again. I agree with that.
Me, if I was Michael Chandler, I would just, when he first blacked out, I would have been like, "Listen, Dana, get me a fight because I need to be active." This is the thing. Yeah. When that Conor McGregor fight got made, he was the most active fighter in the UFC. He was fighting every couple of months, fight red hot fire, and now he's freezing. You know what I mean? And that's what I think Conor's been waiting for, him to be cold enough for him to actually go and do some damage to him. But I say we don't even know what Conor we're going to see at all.
Yeah,
if we see him at all.
In December. So what about that?
What was that?
What's that, Hadi?
Conor is begging Dana on Twitter to fight in December. So how does that play out? What do you think about that?
I say I personally just don't see it happening, mate. If it does, I still think Michael Chandler's going to beat him. But I say the fight just started with Kai Carter-France, and this one's one not to really miss it because it's fast.
It's going to be fast. I'm still waiting for it to start. I've just had Kai doing the whole neck.
40.
Yeah, we've got is that Brittany? That's not Brittany.
He's doing the haka.
Marty's busy checking out the ring girls.
Brooklyn.
I've not seen her face before, so I was just wondering who she
was. Just her face. Just her face.
Yeah, that's all I was looking at.
You ain't looking at the face, brother, be honest.
They got new plastic surgery. They got new boys now.
Right, that's it. Kai is tiny. I always forget how tiny he is.
He is, mate, and he's like.
He's smaller than Pantoja, I think.
Don't think he ever hit puberty, to be fair, because he hasn't got a beard. Like, he hasn't got nothing. Like,
that's a neat back tat as well, isn't it?
yeah, Maui.
Jeez.
Are they just posturing on your side? I've just got them doing steps. Nothing's happened yet.
Nothing
Yeah,
really,
mate.
like, just.
Kai's away.
Kai
The reach
overextending
is,
a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kai's just landing some body shots, to be fair. That's all he's trying to do, is getting a few straight body shots. But, oh, lovely little overhand right.
You need to be quick, and that's the thing, the speed difference. If he's not as quick, then Usyk will catch him.
Yeah, I'd say Hicks doing well controlling the centre of the cage.
I think Kai needs to maybe get a new barber. The shape up is looking a bit uneven.
It's nice, isn't it? It's been pushed back big time, you know. Hi, lad, I can get you a little plug-in socket there, mate. A nice little skin face and soul.
Toki. Hey, I used to go to a great barber back in the day in Toki. Back in my uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, back
Oh,
in
you
the
go to uni in Liverpool? Nice, brother.
I did. Good times.
Yeah, chocolate's the one for the skin fade, like, innit?
Yeah, drop Kai some details in the DMs, man, because yeah, whoever he's going to has just done a hatchet job there, innit? Mate, you're on TV and he's done that to you. I'd be fuming.
Ooh.
O'Malley.
It's kind of clipping Usyk, huh?
He is, mate. His forehead's extremely shiny as well, though, innit? That mustn't be helping, like, that'll blind your opponent, you know what I mean?
That light just beaming. Bing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk here, to be honest, but yeah.
That might be the tactic from the barber. The barber's gone, I'm going to give you some extra shine today, man. I heard you fight. Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, yeah, he caught him.
Usyk looks really long, though. Like, really long.
Does, doesn't he?
He needs to utilise that reach, doesn't
He
he?
needs to, because he's standing off. He just needs to focus on the attack. His body's already got a little
cut up.
His body's got a little bit pink as well. Usyk. I've missed why he's pink on the ribs, by the way.
Bro looks like a Mike from The Office.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He's not real, is he? He's just not real. Like, have you seen his interviews? He's definitely an NPC. Like, just the hardest NPC out there. Like, that's all he is.
Yeah, NPCs have rights too.
Oh, souls.
Okay.
He's knocked him out. He's knocked him out.
Oh, has he?
Nah, he survived.
Oh my God.
He's not.
God,
Oh my God. Kai just knocked him the fuck out, boys. There we go.
What?
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet
either.
I'm waiting.
Tell
Don't
me,
blink. Don't blink, Mardy. Don't blink.
I think I was the only one who had the best on Kai Kara-France as well.
No way.
I'm telling you, come on.
In the hometown, boy. Just
Come
on.
Kai, come on.
Kai Kara-France, man.
Come on.
Start learning the haka right now,
huh? Quick. That's the word. Love that, baby. Steve just did not turn up to the job today.
Yeah,
yeah.
Steve Erzik didn't turn up. Steve Carell turned up today. That's why he turned up, mate.
Oh, I love that.
It's like he's stepping in after the cross, right? So he's covering more distance, and he wasn't expecting him to reach him with the third shot. So he did like the one, the jab, two, and then he stepped over and boom, he hit him with the right hand.
Someone needs to make a little meme.
Well done. Well done to. Oh, hold on. Oh, the first punch. Did you see that when he landed?
Yeah.
He went down, but Kai's foot was on his foot.
Fair play.
on the overhand right, he's actually his feet are literally Kai's foot perfectly on his foot. So he stood on his foot as he's landed the overhand right. I don't know if you can see it. So it's a cheeky one. So even if he wanted to stay up, he had no chance.
Hey boys, all I'm gonna say is when you see the referee's about to lift the hand up, it looks like a proper scene from The Office. Like it does. It looks like Steve. Wait till you see it.
Kai Kara fat, yes baby. CKB 2-0. Let's go.
But as well as Kai did, Steve like did he even show up in comparison to the championship fight? He did nothing.
He didn't.
He didn't do it. He just stood off.
But Pantoja was very, very active actually.
Very
active. And he had to react to that, and that's probably got him warm and whatnot.
Yeah.
But Kai was just first. He was quick.
Yeah.
He was powerful.
Steve Ersic, please don't pose. Look, can you see how he's posing on the result?
It looks like The Office, doesn't it? It's like he's just there, like you wonder how I got here. Like,
oh gosh,
he's waiting. He's waiting for Pam. He's waiting for Pam.
That was a shocking pose. Oh.
So we gotta start having anxiety because the main event is upon us. So let the butterflies build up. Let the anxiety start rising.
Africa.
You know.
Do you know what? I hate watching certain fighters' fights. Izzy's one of them. I just hate it. I get butterflies. I'm just a bit.
Oh no, for me,
whatnot.
Yeah, Izzy's up there. But remember when we used to watch Usman when he was in his prime, and we used to literally be like, we couldn't speak. Like we'd just be, bum cheeks fluttering, like literally. You want to be on the toilet. Probably it's best to do a watch along to those kind of fights on the toilet. So if you need to go to the toilet for this, take the camera with us.
I used to have that kind of anxiety with Khabib and Dustin.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What have you seen?
Because we knew how that was going to end, though.
Have you seen a replay though? That first overhand right that floors Steve Erksit and
But it was after he landed the punch.
Down or the one that knocks him out?
The first one that knocks him down.
He landed the punch and then he stepped on his foot. He's already landed the punch by then.
I don't know whether do you follow much the regional scene, boys? Like
UK
English
regional scene.
Yeah. Do you know if you heard of the flycatcher Conor Walsh?
Oh yeah, he's Scousers, isn't he?
So like that's what he does. So like if he gets you down, like if he's wrestling, first thing he does is he plants a foot on your heel. Yeah. Do you know it's like a trap. It's literally like a trap. You can't move. It's basically near enough impossible. It's like a bear trap on your foot. But anyway, the next one, Battle of Africa, boys, like one we've been looking forward to. It's the one that we've all been looking forward to. DDP 5 years younger. I thought this was a bit of an interesting fact, boys. DDP, it took 7 fights for him to get the title. It also took Israel Adesanya 7 fights to get the title. They're very similar, boys. Like, obviously Izzy's more of a striker. We've seen this, and Izzy Dricus is more of a wrestler all round. But boys, the come up hasn't been much different. They've fought similar fighters. They both fought Brad Tavares. I say it's like,
yeah.
But this is the thing when we were talking before about the knockout, right? I personally feel Izzy was this close to getting 4-0. Yeah, he was up against the fence, exactly the same position as the first fight. He looked like he was in the danger zone against Poeton. Yeah.
Oh right,
Izzy against Alex Pereira in the fourth fight. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He looked like he was up in danger zone, back against the cage. Yeah. It looked like it was the first fight. Looked like he was about to get finished. All of a sudden, this strike out of nowhere knocked Alex Pereira out. Now that's just something that we all think about. Is he knocking someone out? But do you know when his last knockout was? Before that,
Costa.
Well, when was it? 2020. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. We're talking about all
fire
these
under his butt.
Everyone was talking about like these knockouts that he has. Yeah. But it's apart from before that as well. It was Robert Whittaker. Like it's not. It's not every time. It's not Alex Pereira level knockout. You know what I mean? So this is another thing which I'm a bit like.
But you know the reason why that is because of the style of the fighter that he fights. That's what it is. And
I
approach
completely agree with you. And I feel like if there's anyone to fight to beat DDP, it is Izzy, because of that counter striking opportunities that he's gonna have, that are gonna avail to him. But as I say, Izzy just didn't look like he like the pressure of Sean Strickland, and I feel like if it wasn't for the Bilal Muhammad fight against Leon Edwards, I would be saying Izzy right now. But that fight made me go, because I was in all the way, Leon.
That's your own personal. It's your own personal. Well, like my own personal bias against for Izzy, but that's your own personal. It's not a. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not. Everyone's opinion's valid, but is it a valid tact to or tip to use for two other random people fight? Not random people, similar, but I don't know.
I feel like it's a fair comparison. The seed's been planted, and I agree with Dylan. And although I'm not fully basing my pick on that, there are elements of that, because Leon, it was everyone referred to one of the cleanest striker in the division. Facts. So yeah, you can call out the comparisons, because if there's applying pressure and there's just applying pressure, there's another level to pressure.
They're very similar. Like Dricus and Bilal, key is pressure. Both of them love pressure. Both of them have got real good takedown. Yeah,
great cardio.
I'd say DDP's got better hands than Bilal. 100%.
Yes,
he's got
much
more
better.
power. This is the thing, though. Leon's got really good takedown defense. Like his numbers, statistically wise, Leon's takedown defense is really fucking good. You know what I mean? Same with Israel Adesanya. It's these little comparisons which I'm seeing going, okay. And I say, Israel's the older fighter by 5 years. DDP is 5 years younger than him. It's these little things, boys. And then, like, for me, true. I don't want to just go completely off the Bilal Muhammad, but that was the thing that made me go, okay, now I'm going to switch.
Yeah. Because Leon, we give props to Bilal. I'm not taking any away from Bilal, but Leon, he didn't look like the same fighter at all. Yeah. He just looks, So, yeah.
But again, if Izzy isn't on, as we saw against Strickland, then that is a fear. And we didn't see that coming, just like we didn't see the Leon performance coming, giving credit to the full opponent. So for me, if Izzy's going to win this, he needs to be back prime best. That he can't be at 99%. He's got to be fully at 100% and fully prepared. And there needs to be a unique game plan to Dricus's pressure. And the funny thing is, as much as I've picked Dricus, it could also be over super quick, because if Dricus comes in too wild, Izzy's just going to go left, go right, dirty counter, startle him and absolutely starch him. And again, we've seen Izzy capable of doing that. And I've already called it out. People can't sleep on Izzy's power. Izzy has power. And I get that gap between the knockouts, but back to Marty's points, it's because he's been fighting the absolutely craziest. Like, unlike Pereira, who, unfortunately, as much as he's a big name, he's not fighting every style. They're keeping certain fighters away from him. Izzy has fought everyone when he didn't even need to fight, when he didn't need to be active, when he could have just sat for 6, 7, 8 months as champion. He's like, come on, bring another one. Dricus is out, Strickland, you're in. Guy's calling his own fights. So for that, I'm forever grateful, because for me, he's been probably one of the most active champions ever in the UFC, and I've enjoyed watching him. I just think now, thinking of age and everything else going on, it's just creating a bit of doubt, and I get the whole anger piece and all the rest of it, but this is, again, Sean Strickland cried. Look what happened. Now Izzy's cried on stage. I'm like, how is Dricus breaking these strong alpha males so easily? Like, dude is making men cry. Let's put it out.
I'm not saying Izzy hasn't got knockout power at all. I don't want anyone to think that. Like, it's clear as day. Like, he's the only person to do what he done to Poeton. Poeton's been caught in like light heavyweight. Doesn't affect him. Israel knocked him the fuck out, man. Like, so, yeah, Israel's got devastating power, but it's just one of them. It's just, again, it's so hard to pick. I love Izzy. I want Izzy to win, but my heart says, no, my mind saying DDP.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not sleeping on DDP either. I know what DDP brings to the table, and he's a scary dude. I think DDP beat Strickland. I think it was a great fight, and I think he poses much more threat than Strickland does. It depends on how the game plan is. If he has his nice astute game plan as Strickland did, then it's gonna be a long night. But that's the thing. I do not think they're gonna tune him to utilize. I think they're going to use his strengths rather than utilizing Izzy's weaknesses more, and that's where I think maybe an issue.
Do you think Strickland? 1 second.
Just in the meantime, I also think that as we've called out earlier in his UFC career, where DDP was pulling out all these big wins against the Darren Tills and so on, and he was doing it impaired with his whole nose issues. We're still seeing the come up of DDP since he's had that nose surgery, where now he's got that gas tank. So I'm expecting that pressure to be at an all-time high, and probably the best pressure DDP we've ever seen in the UFC, as he's now basically got 2 lungs and 2 nostrils to breathe out of, as opposed to before when he was towards the end of rounds 1, we would observe him completely opening his mouth to breathe. That's great, and it's crazy, and he was still winning.
It's true. He has played that down though, Dricus. He did play that down. He said, "Oh, it's not." But even after it's done, he said it wasn't even a big deal. Which actually, he shouldn't play that down. He should.
What do you think about them shorts though? Them shorts is good.
Them shorts are fire, bro. That
Yes,
lightning.
sir.
That lightning god. Come on.
So he's in the octagon now.
Your head. I'm gonna struggle with this one. I'm gonna have to be muting heads.
Yeah, I'm behind. He's still getting greased up outside.
Yeah.
Boys.
Dylan's back. This is the main event, everyone. This is the reason why we are up at this time of the morning. It's 5:19 a.m. over here in the UK, and it's
6:19 in Germany. We're hardcore fans, bro. It's like Ariel Helwani said, I have newfound respect for European fans. That's why we're here.
It's true. Dana needs to reward us, man. One of the English media asked.
Do you have a super chat now? We can call Dana. He can get
I think it was you, boys, that put a little idea into me head. Boys, he needs to do UFC Europe like PFL do. Like have a UFC that's basically just dedicated for us. Like,
yes, 100%.
Yeah, you did. I think
one time a year and it won't cut it.
I think it was you that were mentioning it on one of the videos. So I was like, that's a great little idea. I like that.
Yeah,
like we have to do in Germany tournaments, Germany, France, UK, Spain. It's like it can be done. Especially there's more talent is coming in. Like we have Spain now. We have the UK.
Is that where you're from? Is that where you're from? You from Germany, Had? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So do you like Octagon?
I haven't went to any event. I haven't gone to any event, but like
we need to get you in, Hadi, as our European King's Court MMA European correspondent.
I'd love to. Yeah, they're always in Frankfurt and in the Czech Republic, which is very near.
Yeah, they treat us good.
That's for you guys.
They got a big Frankfurt show on, haven't they?
They have. They love their stadium show, don't they?
Yeah.
Luke Barnett is he part owner now?
What was that?
Is Luke Barnett a part owner now, or is he just doing commentary with in Octagon?
I don't know. To be fair, mate, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he might have some shares, and he does commentary for sure, but I don't know if he's part owner. But yeah, obviously, he's got some news. I think
I think they're paving the way for UFC. Like they're showing what can be done, especially with the infrastructure in Germany and Eastern Europe as well.
Got DDP at the moment doing his walkout with the Springboks, the South African rugby players. I think that's
that's an extra little boost to you as well, isn't it?
That's exactly that. The fact that you've got the rugby team as your number one fanboys out there is not a bad look at all. One of the best.
I would be walking out with the England squad though, I'll tell you that.
You would. Jude and Foden on the other shoulders.
The funny thing is, they're massive as well. They're bigger than him. The rugby
Okay,
players.
now they did something
Yeah,
right here. Something sneaky. The
Huge.
coach pulled his pants down. All right, so
Oh
that's
no,
not
he's
the
getting on his
point.
knees. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's going for a peckaroo.
Hawk
That's
2
the
and spin
first-
on that thing.
That's the first time where the coach pulling down your pants. Come on,
I know. Like, I've never seen that, bro. Wow.
come on,
It's
dog.
coming up now.
He's not beating the allegations.
No, I was just about to say that. That's not going to help nothing, like.
Oh my word.
I'm not.
Putting all my money on it.
I'm
Putting
not
all my
there
money
yet,
on
I'm
Israel and
scared.
Sanya now. Israel needs to win after that. Israel needs to win.
Mate,
Nobody who beats off the cartoons is gonna beat me. And here Israel's
Oh
like
no!
nobody.
Oh no! I'm
Nobody
only
who
just.
gets his pants pulled down.
I'm only
Nobody
just.
mentioned.
I'm only just
Nobody
hitting that
mentioned
spot
dog,
now.
bro.
That was a line, though. That was a line. That was actually hilarious. What? I'm the
Yeah,
underdog. I'm the underdog. Nobody's talking about dogs, bro.
yeah, he cooked him there, man.
You got cooked
He
for real.
cooked him.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Sorry.
Who won?
I only got up to the coach taking his pants down just like a minute after you guys all did what we talked about it.
Oh my,
Fucking bad.
that's not good.
That's a meme all day, man.
Oh gosh.
They got a new soundtrack.
What scares me also is I think, and I know Marty's going to go. This is when he, looks at
Fucking
his
size of the cunts.
I
Fucking size of the cunts.
Izzy has way too much to lose. He's put so much pressure on himself, so much pressure.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
He's
what
also
scares
grown a bit. He's also grown his bitch titty back a bit as well. From the looks of it.
The gyno, what they call it.
Yeah, little guy.
The guy knows. Unfortunately, I do have that, so I can't really hate on Izzy.
Fair dues. Who won in the rugby, by the way? They played, was it last night?
I don't even know, I
Fair
don't know.
dues.
I know it's a series. I know the Springboks won last weekend, so I don't know if they're playing this soon. I don't know if the turnaround is this soon, but they definitely played last weekend in South Africa.
Yeah, I think that it was either last night or today they're playing, because it meant to be like the same day that they were playing, but this is morning, so it doesn't not really figuring out yet.
Look at the odds as well. The odds are pick'em. The odds are even, right down the middle.
Izzy's got that reach though, that 80-inch. Oh crap! Oh,
I'm not being funny. Them fucking shorts that he's gone on look like they've been drawn by an 8-year-old though, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's like you can have any shorts you want, and he's gone, I'll have the ones with lightning on, please. Like,
nah, mate, I F with them. I'm
Don't
on them, mate.
Don't let the anime lot come at you because it means a lot to them. Those shorts are a look.
Those shorts are sick.
Those shorts are a look.
yeah, all Naruto and all that, but then
I'm on it, bro.
They're worse than the Beehive.
if it isn't Dragon Ball Z, it's not worth watching.
OG, that's true. OG.
Introducing Izzy right now.
Oh, I'm nervous.
I'm tired. Let's feel
So
it.
what we're saying, we've got Izzy, Hadi, your
He-
Dricus. Is everybody else Dricus then,
Izzy's-
apart from me?
Oh, jeez,
I
the only
think
Izzy.
It'll be
Jeez.
Dricus. Dricus line we're a choke. I'm calling it.
Oh, wow.
Fuck it,
Oh,
I'm
man.
calling it. Izzy wins by knockout.
Oh,
Change last minute.
Round 3. No, seen it then.
Come on, Jeff. Look at the
Just seen it, mate.
focus.
know
Round
whether it's
2, we're
because
next
it's-
choke.
Don't know whether it's because it's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm hallucinating, but yeah, I've just seen it.
jeez.
All right, Soggy, what's your prediction?
I'm going split decision DDP.
Mm-hmm. And Marty, what you got?
Me, easy KO. For me,
Izzy
yeah.
KO. Whoa.
Round 2 or
Right.
round 3.
His dad's actually got a bet on. His dad's put a bet on, hasn't he? His dad's put a bet on Izzy to knock him out for round 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Is it
Yeah.
as much as Drake's? I didn't know
No,
it was
no way.
round 2, that.
It's Drake's, man. Drake's put his whole life savings on it. Fucking hell.
Drizzy Drake.
Do you reckon he actually does them?
Just
Or do you
wear
reckon
it
it's just
up.
because he's sponsored by Steak and that they just say, like, it is like fake stake money. Do you know what I mean?
I think they give him a
Definitely.
lot of free bets.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all his money. Maybe he only has to put down maybe 100k and he gets the 600 or 500
Yeah.
more k to put on.
I don't think it's any of his money.
Thank God
Izzy
didn't do the rocks, paper, scissors shit.
Dricus just tried to like nod to him 3 times there to like let on, you know, like a sign of respect, and Izzy was just not like. Obviously, he touched the gloves like.
Izzy was not having it.
Yeah, he's focused in with his Dricus just seeing something there that looked a little bit weak in a way.
Do you know what? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can watch this behind you, lot. You know.
Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about being behind. I've still got Dricus pumping his chest.
I might just take
he's
off
knocking the
my
fuck
headphones.
off his head! Oh my god!
I might just have to take off my headphones, you know, so I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh crap!
Is he
Alright,
doing
so
well
is he
controlling
pressing?
center? He's pressing well.
Alright, heartbeat's going up, which is a good sign for me. Heartbeat going up.
Everything Dricus does, it just looks shit, doesn't it? Like, it just looks like it shouldn't work, but this is the thing. It's like, we've always said this, and it's always ended up working.
I'm still waiting for it to start, lads.
Oh.
Mardy, has it started for you?
Come on, 4:15 here.
Mardy, has it started?
Okay, but Izzy just look taller.
Okay, it started for me. It's starting for me right now.
I think he's turned the sound off.
Oh gosh, he's having palpitations by himself then.
Who, Hadi?
No, you.
Oh, me. I've just put you. I have
Mine.
everyone's volume down.
I'm
at 4 minutes 40.
Ooh. Is he hitting with a nice little leg kick, but then Dricus came forward
Is he
with a
hitting
1-2.
So heavy, yeah.
Okay, is he going forward? Okay.
He is going forward, mate. Ooh, see that was that feint, right? If he does like a little, looks like he's going for a little high kick, does it, but feint it, and Dricus reacts so much to it. That's a big plus for Izzy. Like, oh, nice body kick by Israel Adesanya. Ooh, nice little head kick by DDP. Block.
Dricus is not. He's not coming out as I thought he would come out.
No.
So, and that's probably. That's tactical. Okay, this is a fight. I don't think this is good for Izzy. Oof! Come on, lad. Come on, Izzy.
Is he chopping the legs?
Like he always does. That's his key to success, really. Isn't it? Get back, Shadrach.
He's feeling like himself.
Has Dricus already got a little? Has Dricus already got a little neck on his head?
Yeah,
looking sharp.
Yeah, nice little, just above the eyebrow.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
All right. Stuffed the takedown, which is very tremendous.
Darren Till was giving the advice, wasn't he, telling him that Dricus reacts a lot to some of the feints.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's the case.
You can see, as I say, Izzy looked like he went for a head kick before, and but feinted it, and he really reacted. He reacted though when he knocked out Robert Whittaker. You can see when he punched Robert Whittaker, he reacted even like that after punching him, like ducked out his own shot, like so.
Almost like fell into him for that takedown.
Is he looking lighter on his feet, isn't he?
He's looking like himself, to be honest.
Oh, and Izzy's head movement and his body swerve on the attacks is there. He's making Dricus look quite slow on the stand up, to be honest.
He always has though as well, Dricus, and he just like comes forward so unorthodox.
Nice body kick.
Duplessis getting a little reckless.
Yeah, he always comes in with that like it's like a karate style, but it's not like sideways, if you know what I mean. That's a karate based in.
Yeah, he's square up. kind of.
Mm.
The body kicks from Adesanya are.
Yeah, I was going to say they'd be
They're going to
nice.
start adding up.
So
Yeah.
he's mixing
They'd be nice.
it
get me
up
wrong,
with the head. So it's,
DDP is landing a few body kicks as well, like himself. But yeah, Izzy seems to be doing damage with
body
them, doesn't he?
kicks.
Yeah, I was going to say DDP's leg kicks and body kicks look like they're lacking any pepper at all. He's just
Yeah.
throwing them out there.
Yeah.
They're not. Where Izzy's do look like they're getting a bit of a reaction. Like you can see the
What
red
do you mean,
mark.
bro? Salt's fucking spicy enough, lad. Ooh, lovely little body shot by Izzy.
All right. Good. First round's finished here.
Ooh.
I've got 48 seconds left.
48 seconds, bro.
Serious. Oh, lovely uppercut from Izzy. Lovely body shot again.
Marty, where are you at?
Marty, where are you?
He's still in the Kai Car France fight.
Where are you at, Marty? What's the timestamp at there? Right there.
Marty, what's your timestamp? Flipping out.
3 seconds.
How many?
3 seconds left. It's done. First round's done.
Yeah, I'm behind you. 10 seconds.
Damn.
Was Dricus connecting with those head kicks? Oh, Dricus busted open.
Yeah, he did. He did, you know.
Oh. I'm saying 1-0 Izzy that round.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah,
1-0 easy.
Izzy pieced him up.
Yeah.
He's got a nick on his nose as well, not just his head.
Mm-hmm.
You boys let us know when you started round 2, yeah?
Yeah,
So it's about to start in its second year.
Flipping heck.
Oh, I'm so behind. They're just sat down.
Yeah, same. Oh, I'm gonna have to.
I just started right here. 4:55.
I don't even look at your screen, so your reactions are gonna throw me off as well.
I don't know if I need to go back to TNT if they're now ahead because Discovery seems way behind. I can't take the risk now. If I flip between, I'll miss something.
Mm-hmm. You're already behind, so it's not that big of a deal.
Come on, Izzy.
The tweets are saying that it's mixed reviews. Actually, the tweets are. Some people are saying the majority of tweets are saying 1-0 DDP.
DDP's lunging. Oh, he got a takedown. Good. Okay. No. All right. So Izzy's back on his feet. He got him right back down.
10-9 Duplessis, is he mad?
What?
All right. He got his back.
Oh, this is dangerous for Israel. Like,
all right.
Dangerous position.
All right.
Oh, people
Got a Dagestani handcuff back
really?
right there.
Oh my god. Do you know what though? This is not a position that we've ever really seen Israel in, except for like maybe the Yan fight.
Okay. Nothing happened. Here it goes. Here it is.
Oh, geez.
Fuck.
Oh, geez. Oh. He's trying to get his neck. He's trying to get his neck. No way.
Oh.
No, it's not. You're winding me up.
He's tapped.
Nah, you're winding me up. Oh gosh. What minute are you in now? I'm 3 minutes 10.
3 minutes.
2:55.
Okay, so I've caught up a little bit by swapping apps.
What did Mark Goddard give him shit for then?
Was there a low blow?
But it looked like Dricus got low blowed, and then Goddard said something to Dricus like.
Just grabbing the fence. What the fuck?
Oh my god! For a second there, it felt like Israel versus Poeton, weren't it?
Oh, did he grab the fence? He's grabbing the fence.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
He literally held the fence for about 4 seconds.
Yo, Dricus is looking lethargic.
Hey, he's grabbing it again. A third time, fourth time.
Referee, fucking stop. Fucking give him a point. Come on, Mark.
He's doing a high quad.
Oh, he's got. Yeah, I've just seen it. He's grabbed the fence again. He's grabbed the fence
Again?
and again.
Mark hasn't said anything as well. He's just like, yeah, let this happen.
He's grabbed the fence like 5 times in total now. And did someone say Dricus is looking knackered? Because I agree. His mouth's open again. His mouth is wide open.
Yeah.
And he's literally breathing.
Yeah, he looks like a puffer fish, doesn't he? Like this.
Flipping heck.
Like a puffer fish, man.
You can see his full lungs are fully expanding and he's breathing out through his mouth.
He needs to try and connect them. This is the difference between when you were seeing Bilal Muhammad do this to Leon Edwards, he was connected underneath the legs and slamming. You know what I mean? This is what he needs to be trying to do. Especially in them positions when you've got his back pretty much. Here we go. Nice little takedown as well.
Yeah, he dragged him down there.
See, if the Twitter's saying if it is what the Twitter's saying, and Dricus is 1-0 up, second round he's definitely 2-0 up. You know what I mean?
I don't see. I don't see how he's 1-0 up. To be honest,
I don't see him. I think it's 1-0 now.
But this also gives respect to what Bilal, like you said, what Bilal was doing in these positions was so much impactful. Yeah. He's grabbed the fence again. Come on, referee. Come on. That's 6 fence grabs.
Oh, that uppercut was lovely.
Did you see the uppercut? Yes, I've caught up.
20 seconds left.
This is it, though. Look, getting underneath the legs. Just couldn't connect them.
So we can say that
in the inside.
In this round, just from the
lovely little trick, Izzy, though. Lovely little
trick. That was nice.
I'll be back in a second, boys. Hope nothing happens in the last 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of round 2 for me.
Very cool.
Where you at,
Izzy saying he's tired.
Where you at?
Hear you. They're both on the stools, and Izzy saying that DDP is tired. He's talking to his coach. He kind of got the rear naked choke in the second, huh? So I was like, I should have bet on that.
What we saying, crap.
DDP is looking absolutely knackered. Like he's breathing in and out like a puffer fish.
He is, and Izzy's done a sick job in that second round. Hadi, let me know when its third round started for you.
Yes.
But who would you give that round to?
I think DDP just for clinching and control time, but not real good damage.
Yeah,
it's true. And
the attempt.
So now it just started for me. Round 3 just started.
I can't even talk, man, because I can't even watch the screen. I can't with you boys. But people were giving. Did you see those tweets those X's that came up and saying?
Yeah,
starting for me.
Giving the first round for DDP.
Yeah, is it starting? Oh, did you refresh, Soggy?
Yeah,
starting for me now.
All right, see you again.
Ooh, what was that? Dricus going for a little jump in the air.
Jump around. Jump around.
African fighting champion, Mike.
What surprised me so far is definitely the fact that Izzy's the one advancing more than DDP.
Yeah.
Like DDP's doing it in very, very short spurts, but it's Izzy who's got centre of stage. It's Izzy who's dictating where the fight goes around the cage. So I'm not really sure. Oh, lovely body shot from Izzy. Lovely.
Real body shot wearing it.
Lovely.
Looking mean. He looks like he means business this round. Like you can tell by his face. Ooh.
Dug it in as well.
Very, very cautious, Dricus.
Oh, head kick. Yeah. What is?
He's just not allowing Dricus to get in as well. He's being really good.
What is DDP's game plan?
I know.
He's switching. The thing is, he's switching stances, but he's switching stances constantly, DDP, but he's not doing anything with it.
Yeah. And then it looked like he went for the full headbutt there.
Just walking. There's no real footwork. He's just walking around.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh,
he looks gassed.
Just did that. Izzy with a nice knee.
DDP's for real. Adesanya's looking fresh. DDP looking
These body
labored.
shots, Steve. He's put enough in the bank now, and he's now paying for it. You know what I mean?
Another body shot, which was very nice.
13 body shots, and they've all been mean as well. Like especially that left hook.
When DDP swings, it doesn't even look like it has power. It looks really ragged, and he's just swinging. Yeah. It doesn't look like if it lands, it's going to actually hurt anyone.
He's done more. Oh, that spinning elbow would have been.
He kind of flipped Adesanya though. Kind of, not that bad.
Oh, missed with the head kick.
See, Dricus has more success with the straight hands, but he's like seems to like one of the more fucking hate like. Handbags it, you know what I mean? Oh! See, he's having more success with
That's good.
The strikes.
He has more success with the strikes, but when he's throwing more windmills, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, throwing like 4 or 5 shots at a time.
The windmills,
but it's super slow motion as well, isn't it?
The windmills
it's like the Nate Diaz, like Nick Diaz against Robbie Lawler type movement.
Yeah. Especially see them ones where he's like coming in with 4 or 5 shots.
I don't like.
They're the ones where you think Izzy's. Oh my god, he's just knocked. Oh my god.
Oh what was that?
I know.
It was just a stumble from Izzy.
It looked like he landed a little something on him though. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was good.
Changing in the middle.
Oh, come on. Oh, nice.
Is Adesanya a little bit tired? I think Adesanya's
he looks his legs look a bit.
The pace isn't there right now.
Yeah, it looks like that 5th round.
He should be putting his foot on the gas because DDP is so obviously gassed. But Adesanya's again, he's not picking it up.
Oh, lovely leg kick.
Lovely leg kick from DDP.
Yeah.
That's probably been his best kick of the fight. Oh, that was good uppercut again from Izzy in the exchange. His uppercuts are
just after Dricus landed that leg kick, Izzy landed a lovely little knee straight through the centre, which is it seems to have gassed DDP a little bit more. Oh, and again, see, he's making that body.
The body's getting whipped. That was a great. I
wonder if you'll get DC to say, I am Canelo Alvarez. No, say I'm Canelo.
8 seconds left in the 3rd round here.
You're 10 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm down to 13 seconds, 12.
I'm
11,
on 10.
10 for me now.
All right, that's better. It's all good.
I think Adesanya needs to apply his foot to the gas now. I think looking at the way DDP is, Adesanya could get him out of here if he just ramps things up by about 10-20% in terms of speed and pace. Because DDP, he looks absolutely shattered.
Fucked. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Corner looking a bit concerned as well. Like if you look at his corner's faces,
the body language.
The body language is saying like, "Oh, we weren't set for this." Like,
crap, flipping it. I'll just finish that round.
He's literally puffer fishing. He can't even hide it. And usually when fighters feel like that, they try and disguise it. He can't even hide it. He's full of
man.
He's doing the right thing though. Never sit down, man. Never sit down. Like it does your legs, especially when you're so muscle bound like DDP. The last thing you want to do is sit down because you're just gonna. It's the worst thing you can do, really.
You can see from Izzy from the back. You can see Izzy's rib cage. You can see Izzy's breathing.
Oh. I went through he's for a second.
He's controlling it. He's maintaining it. You can see he's tired as well. You can see from his stomach. He's standing there. But wow.
Let me know when you started for.
Starting for me.
Starting.
4:40.
Teaching about Izzy Masterclass at number 3. Going into number 4. Come on.
But hey, we all saw Leon and Usman, good old headshot dead. Anything can happen. Well, she's still got a live active opponent in there.
Oh, lovely little upcut. Nice little combo.
Then you see back down
defense.
Lovely
little sprawl.
Back down to the body after that uppercut. Dylan, it was a great whip to the body straight after that uppercut as well.
Was wearing it, mate. It was lovely, wearing it. The little 5-piece combo that he threw him, and then the sprawl was just
how much
lovely.
of the Dricus fatigue is from the body shots of Izzy, and how much of it is because he's just knackered.
No, I feel like that's what's knackering him. To be fair, I think their body shots are fucking him.
Oh, I thought it was soccer kicking him then.
It was close, wearing it more. He was close to soccer kicking him. Like.
Careful.
Again, watching DDP, he's constantly changing stances. Another strong uppercut from Izzy.
Hey, I've just had a little message put in the group chat there. Sog, yeah. Do you agree with this? DDP is landing with more power, but Izzy's landing more.
Not in this fight.
Nah, see, I don't agree with saying me. Like it just looks like it's doing nothing, doesn't it?
No, he's not doing it. Like all he's doing is switching stances, but he's doing nothing with it. Like
I just had a message that came through. I wanted to see what your opinions were.
Izzy is almost he's dissecting him. That's how I'm going to call it. He's dissecting him, but I think he can get him out of it if he just put his gas to the pedal. So it's almost like Izzy's playing with his food, which is always dangerous. I don't think Izzy even fears his power now because what is landing has got nothing behind it.
Yeah,
it's built. Izzy's confidence is building on it, but Izzy needs to do more because he's still there. Get him out of there. Yeah. He can do it.
He's super slow. He just seems super slow, doesn't he, DDP? He does.
And all fight, even from the beginning, his leg kicks looked like there was nothing behind it from the first round, and they look even worse now.
Yeah.
Oh, good good hooks from Izzy there.
Yeah, nice little three-point winner, little upcuts onto the hooks. Nice. And again, nice little upcut.
And again, with the
teeth to the body.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely. Get out of it. Just slapped him as he...
Yeah, matador, didn't he?
Body. Oh, honestly. He's making it look like light work.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
See? He took it. He just rolled the punches. There's no power there. Anyone who thinks there's the power... Izzy's not respecting this power anymore because he's felt it and it's not doing any damage. So if Izzy's just if in Izzy's head he's like, I'm just going to give you a lesson. The lesson for me should be, I'm going to start you now. He slipped again? That's the second time he slipped. So maybe that's why. See,
that was a bit.
Time it. Time it perfectly.
I told you, don't play with your food. Don't play with your food.
He's out. He's done. He's out. It's done. Mardy, lad, you may as well turn around, bro.
I told you. I told you, do not play with your food. Don't play with your food.
Watch it, mate. I watch a lot of fucking wrestling, bro. I love WWE, yeah. Watch it, mate. It looks so fake. Israel is sat in like a position where it's easy for DDP. You watch it now, DDP just goes, fuck off. You'll see he'll come back now and a replay and that looks scripted. That I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look right.
What the heck?
Bro's crying, I think.
Hadi, Hadi, I was saying it. I don't know if you were listening. I felt Adesanya was playing with his food. I said, anything can happen with a live opponent. I literally said, remember Leon and Usman? I called this literally as the fight was going on. And if Izzy doesn't get him out of here, he was so dominantly on top. How have you let that happen?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Before you say it, he said a second before he said that, and then that just happened.
Literally said he's playing with his food. He needs to stop playing with his food. Put your foot on the gas. And then next
time he slipped.
And he slipped. And he
slipped. It was that slip. It was that slip. It was a slip that fucked him.
Oh my word!
When he got up off that slip, then that was it. He was done.
I got him.
Fuck no, man! Oh my word!
Don't play with your food. Don't.
Yeah,
pay
you'll see it now,
attention.
boys. Watch this now. Watch the way he is.
It was too easy.
No,
Oh
actually.
my word.
It was too easy. He's got him in a body lock. I get it, but wow.
Yeah.
I said it as well. I said as much
Yeah,
as
wait.
Izzy's on top, Izzy was tired. Visibly, DDP looked more tired, but Izzy was tiring as well because there was not the pace wasn't there, the urgency wasn't there to get him out of there while he could. So I'm telling you,
Does it again.
everything's caught up. Everything's caught up. Break, the age, everything. That was too easy as a finish. But Izzy
Yeah,
was
he got
tired.
hit.
Izzy was
Everything he
tired.
does shouldn't work. It doesn't look like it works. If you showed me him and goes, hey, he's a champion, and I would go, fuck off. He's not. Yeah. Everything doesn't look like it
Oh
works,
my
but for
word.
some reason he just wins and can't stop winning. I'm gutted there, but because bloody hell, I did say he's going to win, but I thought Izzy was going to knock him out at one point.
No,
I thought.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely gutted. But
Flipping heck.
yeah, my feeling was right. Like I said, I couldn't really base it on anything but a feeling. And
So who next?
what the heck?
Has to be Strickland, but this is so annoying
No, I
because he
mean
was
for Izzy.
piecing him
Who's
up.
next for Izzy?
He's going to retire.
Hamzat
Oh
Chimaev.
my word! Do you know what? I would have rather preferred just Dricus just mauling him from the outset. I would have preferred that. Not this. Not this one. He didn't. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Hadi,
Oh
what you saying? Hadi, what you saying?
Yeah, man. I kind of saw it, but not second round, fourth round. But he didn't really defend. It's like Connor and Khabib in the fourth round as well, when Khabib just slid his arm under Connor's chin. He didn't do anything about it. Same thing here. It's just no defense.
It was just. It's a bit too. It was too easy, as you said. I'm sorry. And to be honest, I was saying for her, I was just thinking okay, Izzy, just take your time, but find your shot, because Dricus still looked explosive. Well, not explosive. He still looked like he had power, but that was poor.
And again, I didn't think he looked like he had power, because I think when he was landing, I didn't see Izzy reacting anyway. Izzy was like, I just don't get it. Honestly, Izzy just had to. The food was there to be eaten. Izzy didn't do it. And once you've got a live, active opponent, anything can happen, and that's what's happened. So I'm fuming because Izzy made that look easy as it could have been, and he was tired. He was tired. I'm telling you, he was gassing. Izzy was also gassing, but visibly, DDP for me, like he does in most of his fights, looks like his gas tank's falling off the cliff. But somehow he still does it. And I said this in the build-up. He still somehow does it, and he's done it again.
The fire. Yeah.
That is just, it's so disappointing. Yeah, Izzy's retiring.
I thought that I've seen him taking his gloves off. I don't know whether he is or not. Is he? Yeah.
Well, I'm behind you. I've just seen him take his gloves off, but it's just annoying that way, man. Just.
Oh gosh, he's taking his gloves off. I'm watching it as well now.
Those punches.
I don't want him to retire. Fuck me, fucking.
He did say he was just coming back for this. Oh, the gloves are off. Okay, let's see.
Yeah. And he's standing there, he's retiring.
Yeah. He's just standing there waiting now. The gloves are off. Oh no.
It's too easy.
Fucking doesn't need it anymore, does he? He's completed it, and
he's waiting for the mic. Otherwise he would have just left.
Yeah.
Is Dricus the best he's continued to make 0 sense? Nah, man. Not like that. You should have just KO'd him, man.
He was there, bro. He was there. He was there for the taking.
So this one's painful, man. Strickland is not relevant anymore. See you soon. Imamov. No, nobody wants to see that fight.
I'm not being funny. Strickland should be fighting Rob Whittaker.
Yeah, he can't just sit. Is he fought anybody since?
No, don't think so.
So that's the type of behaviour. That's the type of behaviour that normally
No,
Dana doesn't
did
like.
he not beat Costa?
Oh yeah,
Or
but
was that Whitaker? Was that Whitaker?
Whitaker beat Costa. No.
Who beat Costa last?
I think he might. It might be Strickland.
By the way, DDP just called Izzy a legend. It's giving him nothing but love to share. The cage of a legend has been nothing.
I don't care about him. I don't care about what Dricus has to say.
Fucking size of that fucking bastard behind fucking Dricus there, man.
Yeah, the Springbok on my
he's a unit. He's
be about
like 7 foot.
He must be about 6'8". Exactly. He's making the cage looks tiny. His head and shoulders are above the cage. Okay, Adesanya speaking now.
Yeah, that's famous.
Yeah, he fought Costa. You're right. He went against Costa. Fair play.
I didn't manifest this.
You're not leaving.
I hate it when it does that. Did anyone hear what he said? It just like stopped us from hearing it.
Sorry?
I'm behind. I'm listening now.
Did you hear what he said, Had?
Yes. Yeah, he said, I'm not leaving.
Basically, just in England, it just like anything that swearing, it just gets.
Yeah, it's blocked
like,
out.
Yeah. It's blocked
What's he saying, Hadi?
It's blocked the whole interview. It's pointless.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the love. They're showing love and respect, and they're laughing. They're sharing a laugh here. Izzy just raised DDP's hand. He's telling the people to cheer him on.
Each other's balls.
Very
it was just the interview that we couldn't hear, had it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Dylan. They buzzed. They faded out a lot. The end of the speech didn't hear a word.
You didn't hear what he said. So he basically said people are praying to his family. I promise you, I will never stop fighting for you. Yeah. And I started my career here in Perth, and it's not going to end here. Kind of. I'm paraphrasing. And I didn't manifest this, but I'm not stopping because I felt good. I stopped his takedowns. I did one little mistake. He adjusted to the gable grip, and he got it done. But basically, he said he didn't outclass me. I felt good in there. I know I can beat these fighters. So he's not leaving. He fooled us.
Should have beaten him, man. He had him.
Not like that. That's so annoying, man.
All I'm saying is, I can't wait for next week. The Caio Bahio. All I want to say.
Fighting nerds, 16-0, baby, coming up.
Fighting nerd, right here.
Oh.
So, right, boys, I know you didn't see the earlier fights, but can I get a performance, fight tonight off you? A performance tonight and a fight tonight. So who's best performer?
I think our friends gets the performance of the night.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
Yeah, 100%.
Fight of the night was Gamrot. Hooker.
Yeah. Good shout.
And finish of the night is KKF.
Yeah. I like it. I agree.
all feeling flat now because that fight, even though some of us picked DDP, I don't think we were expecting it to go down like that with how one-sided it was. I mean, I was never going to switch picks halfway through the fight, but for Adesanya to be so up like that, for it to be so one-sided, and then literally in the space of 20 seconds be turned around. I mean, I'd be fuming if I had Adesanya's corner. Like, I really don't understand why he didn't put his foot down on the gas.
Now you know how I feel being a Darren Till fan. Shit, innit?
Mate, I like Darren Till. I like him.
Disappointing. And I don't know what's next for him, but yeah, honestly, DDP, like, as crap as it looks, the guy, he's got it. He's the champ. He's done it again with his mouth wide open, puffing around, his lungs puffing like a puff of fish. Dude has somehow pulled it out of the bag again. But yeah, Adesanya's got to honestly be kicking himself because, and again, I think that's the first time we've ever seen him lose back to back as well. He's just lost back to back, probably for the first time in MMA.
Probably
career. Yeah. So that's telling as well, especially when you think of age and, like we've mentioned, 35 on other fighters. It's not easy getting back to the top once you hit that number. Like, you know, Father Time catches up with all of us. So sad to see. Kind of, if he'd retired, I wouldn't have been against it because I don't think the UFC are paying him all that money to be a in and around fighter. He's paid the big bucks and he's given that profile to be a champ. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of Dustin Poirier. He says, like, I can retire, but I also know I can beat these fighters. So it's that paradox. I can beat them
right there, lads.
at the same time. What happened, my man?
I'm still here.
You
but...
right? You're right. Like, just go quiet.
He's still fuming. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear Dominic Cruz on the.
It's kind of the same thing for Adesanya. He knows he can beat these fighters. He proved he can beat them, so it can be worth it to retire. But also, you can still prove yourself to be a top dog. It's that kind of paradox.
I just don't feel like, as we were saying at the start of the show, like, them silk pajamas, he's got nothing else to prove. And who else has he got to fight? Like, it's this whole thing where I feel like he'll go back now and think, who have I got to fight? Where am I? And he'll give it a good think about, because pretty much everyone else he's fought, a few contenders who hasn't fought, but I don't think they're worthy of fighting him yet. Like Brandon Allen, I don't think he's ready to fight him yet. Like, the closest one is, I'd say, is it what? I always butcher his name. Iminoff, that's the one. Iminoff, that's the one. I think that's the only one that really makes a bit sense.
Just throwing it out there, just based on what we've just watched, and maybe we're being too defeatist, and maybe it's too soon. But considering how the fight was going, and considering all the noise and furore around how that was for the King of Africa, do they just run this back and then run it back in South Africa? Does Izzy just get an instant rematch?
Nah.
People will lose their heads. People will lose their heads about that.
See, I want to know where Kamara stands. Is Kamara still fighting in the middleweight division because he moved up, or has he gone back down?
No, I think Kamara's going back down to welterweight now.
Yeah. So if he's still there, like, it's fucking, he gets a few fights underneath his belts, and he could have a chance. You know what I mean?
He's fighting against Shavkat.
With Kamaru's knees, though, Kamaru can't go through a few fights. I think Kamaru has to be one fight away from any belt, because I think his age and his knees, plus what he's done, I think he's got enough in the bank where he probably just needs to win one in any division, and he'll be up for the title.
Yeah. And going out how they're handling like title fights.
Is that official?
What's that?
No.
Kamaru and Shavkat Rakhmonov.
It's not official because Shavkat should be fighting Bilal.
He should be fighting Bilal Shavkat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time for war, Dutchman. Strickland. This is annoying. But hey, Izzy take some time out again, put some weight on. The only fight I actually want to see him fight.
What does he take time out again? I don't think he's injured.
No, just to put on some weight, because he can't be fighting Pereira at 184.
Oh, we're talking trilogy.
I'm saying the only one that makes sense, the money fight, the one that keeps it relevant, the one that's coming for heads, put the weight on, and they know they're like giving Pereira some, stand-up fights.
Hold on, are you talking about, is he going up to 205?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think if he's clever, he makes Pereira come down. Don't go up there. Not against.
Pereira would never come down.
Pereira won't though. He's now the bigger. Pereira's the biggest star now, though, isn't he? He's now the A side.
Yeah. He's not going to come down.
It's like because of what he's done in the last couple of years, saving the company. The company are now looking at him, going, "Yeah, you're now the boy." You know what I mean? It's like I like it though. I like it. I think that's a fucking great idea. Like, he's been there before. He didn't quite make it. You know what I mean? So that's probably a little thing in his record where he's like, "What didn't I complete? Oh, I didn't complete light heavyweight." You know what I mean? So it's like maybe he goes up, and because that's the only thing he's got to fulfill. He's fulfilled everything, mate. Like this one says, he's got no he's got the thing of purpose. It's like he's completed it. He's got no purpose now. Like he obviously has got purpose, but I mean, it's like, where do we go? You know what I mean? Like the silk sheets fucking talk. You know what I mean? So, but it's been a great night, lads. It really has.
Yeah. No, indeed. I've enjoyed it, but yeah, it is what it is.
But yeah, I'm gonna go back as Dylan's called out, and well, not now. Gonna have a bit of a sleep now, but yeah, looking forward to catching up on the prelims and stuff. I've seen some stuff on social media already. Looks like it was action packed. Looks like there was a bit of altercation between Taffa and at the end of his fight, he's gonna slap the guy because apparently he didn't let go of a submission. It looks like it's a bit of spiciness in the prelims as well to catch up on.
So I just want to, so I was going to, like, because you obviously, did you see Hadi?
I didn't see the prelim. I didn't watch anything.
So we had Taffa submitting, but didn't actually tap. His verbal tap, which he disagreed with, which I think now would be a perfect opportunity for the UFC to go sound 2v2, Taffa brothers, Walker brothers, let's have it. I'm only joking, by the way. I'm only joking. That's
TLC match.
But yeah.
TLC match in the cage, please. TLC match in the octagon.
That's what we need.
Sorry,
Table ladders and chairs.
Just a quick update. Poetans has posted a picture on Insta saying coming down to 185 one more time, showing him a picture of Dricus going like that and him sitting in the chair.
Told you. The boy can do what he wants. He's going, oh well. If you won't let me fight at heavyweight, I'll just go back down again and do bits. I told you.
Do double tap.
I also want to touch on the Josh Coolabel fight as well. I think that should have been a draw. Like 100% should have been a draw. Like when you watch it, you see the second round, Josh should have been a 10-8. It was a great fight, unbelievable fight. His leg was completely blown out. I thought it was a great fight, to be fair. And Casey O'Neill as well. She showed she's back to her best. She's back.
Oh, okay,
yeah, she's real. I thought Santos was going to beat her. I thought she was going to take it down and start doing damage. No, O'Neill was literally dominating her, like in every position as well. It was great to see.
Fair play.
And of course, Jack Jenkins, he broke another leg, I reckon.
That's crazy. That's the one I really want to watch. Feel like I watch.
He needs to come out to like a remix of Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker, but remix it to Leg Breaker. You got the best of me. You just
I'm still in party mode from a date night, huh?
Boys, it's been an absolute pleasure.
We've done it, guys. We've done it almost 3 hours. Covered that main card. Hopefully, retrospectively, people who watch this will enjoy. It's been a pleasure. MMA Sidekick, Hadi, King's Court European correspondent in the building. Mardi, myself, Obasogi. Thank you for joining the Dricus versus Izzy UFC 305 watch party. I've been your guy, Obasogi.
Mardi.
Dylan, Sidekick.
I'm your boy, Hadi.
Over and out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace out.